28 at 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
On the Stern phone line is a Latino listener who's kind of angry. It's the best of Stern.
What is it? Never interrupt the news unless there's an angry person with an accent on the phone. This is an angry Latino.
Yes.
About your comments about Latins and the police.
How can you possibly, let's talk rationally, how can you possibly be angry with me when I'm telling the God's honest truth?
I mean, how can you say that we all have this attitude toward the police?
What happened to you?
I'm a college-educated Latino.
What happened
I'm
to
a
you?
graduate student, and you're trying to tell me that I'm afraid of the police. Of course I'm going to be afraid of the police. The police thinks that we're all some sort of hoodlums.
Well, so why are you arguing with me? I said you're all afraid of the police.
And then you say, of course we are.
Yeah, but
aren't you for a cop? What Gomez? Listen, Gomez.
I know Gomez.
All right, Gomez. What did I don't know your real name. I'll call you Gomez. I'm using Carlos Gomez. Let me tell you something. You say to me that you're afraid of the police. I say you're afraid of the police. How could you possibly?
No, but the context where you are.
What college did you go to? I'm curious.
The paradigm that you're using to say this idea is reflecting on the idea that all Latinos, by de facto, are hoodlums. So therefore, they should be afraid.
Carlo, let me tell you something. Carlo, let me tell you something. Say your name, Carlo. Carlos. I usually say carload because usually you see a lot of Puerto Rican guys living in one car.
I'm not Puerto Rican. That's the thing.
All right. Let me say something
Dominican.
to you. First of all, what college did you go to?
I went to Penn State.
You went to Penn State?
Yes.
And graduated.
And graduated?
I'm graduated. I'm doing my master now.
Your master?
What are you doing to your master?
I feed my master. He's getting his BA in chicken plucking.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen, I don't know what's going on over at Penn State, and God bless them. If they need the money that bad, that's their problem.
Listen, what I'm saying...
What I am saying is that in your country, your Latin countries, the policia are very brutal. So as soon as you come to this country, you're ready to hop through the chicken wire, so to speak, as soon as a cop comes near you. You know that.
But what are you talking about?
So how can you...
country, and
your
this country, you saw what they were doing to the guy in California.
What was wrong with that?
What was wrong with that?
Oh, suddenly you're going to complain about the police here when your own policia beat you over the head just for stealing a coconut?
So what? We can't complain anymore?
No. Keep your mouth shut. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you coming over here and complaining about our police.
Haven't you been complaining?
Why did you go back to your own country and complain about the police there?
Haven't you been complaining about the FCC?
Hey, I got no problem with the FCC.
Yes, you've been complaining about it.
What was that?
You've been complaining about it, so how can you say that we can't complain?
Listen, first of all, I live in this country. You just came over here as a visitor.
Wait a minute, I'm living in this country now.
Living now? You barely speak the language.
What do you mean I can barely speak the language?
Why did you complain? Why are you so brave about our police here? I don't see you going back to the Dominican Republic and complaining about the police, are you?
I do complain.
Oh, yeah, from here you complain. From this country you complain. From here you complain. You don't complain from your country. You come here to complain about the Dominican Republic. I'd like to see one of you guys go back to the Dominican Republic and complain there with your Penn State masters. What is your master's in?
Literature.
Literature. Oh, excuse me. You sound very well read.
Of course I am.
All right. Listen, I don't even know what your phone call is about. You're making zero sense.
What I'm saying to you, Howard.
No, you're not. You know what?
Into the context where you're saying it. I mean.
Nino, listen to me.
The people that were here, were saying, "What the hell is going on, Howard? I like your show. But
sir, that's irrelevant.
Comment, it just seemed to me to irritate everybody.
All right, listen, I irritate you. Why don't you go back to the Dominican Republic and tune in the radio there and see the exciting radio they perform when you listen to da 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 da. Hello, this is Ricky Ricardo with you. We're having a exciting radio here.
Very, very.
That's a great radio, and we're going to have a big party later on the radio. This is 1, 2, 3 with you, and I love to be here. That's the radio in Dominican Republic. All you wise asses come over here. You come over here, and you complain about the police, you complain about this, you complain about that. And let me tell you something. In your own country, you sit there like a goat. Like a goat, silent.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Penn State, God bless you. You must need the money real bad. Thank you. There's no way this guy should be in college. What was your SATs? All right.
I got a 1200. What was your
A 1200?
I know your
Yeah, you come down here with that 1200. Let me see it. Prove it to me.
I show it to you. I show it to you.
You show that to me.
What I'm saying, I mean, you should
and what's with your voice?
Be more sensitive. That's
what
all
is with
I'm
his
saying
voice?
to you.
I
More
don't know
sensitive.
if he's hoarse or if this is his real voice.
Sounds like the Spanish Bill Clinton.
What? This is my real...
What happened to you? What did you did somebody scorch your tonsils?
Excuse me?
What's with your voice, man?
Oh, that's my voice.
You don't know you have an unusually hoarse voice?
Well, I teach, so...
Oh. You teach. What do you teach?
I teach introductory Spanish to the undergraduates.
Oh, you teach Spanish. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing. I was afraid you were teaching English. All right. Thank you, 1, 2, 3.
I'm just saying that you should be more sensitive.
And you should go back to the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
That's what I'm just saying, okay? Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Yeah, go. All right. We got to take a break, Rum.
Oh, no.
A big
this is
dope.
all my news. He's taking up with these silly arguments.
Don't bring up those stories and you won't get calls like that. My news time. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to a caring, sexual non-smoker. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
634 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. Only a couple of problems to report of. An accident in Dallas now clearing Fitzhugh at Capitol, and in Irving, a stalled car eastbound 114 before Rochelle. Eagle weather mostly sunny today, windy and warmer, a high of 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 53. Right now, 43 in Dallas. It's 40 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Take it to the hoop and take home a trophy. You know what to do with a round ball. So grab a couple friends and sign up for the Eagles Take It to the Hoop. It's a benefit event for the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children. Take It to the Hoop, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament April 16th and 17th at Wet n Wild in Arlington, sponsored by 97.1. Hoops, food, fun, and prizes. And you're helping out the kids at Scottish Rite. The number of teams is limited, so get your application now at any Metroplex Footex. Competition is open to men and women, adults and kids over 10. Deadline for entry is April 13th. For more info, call Metro 817-467-9088. That's 817-467-9088. Take it to the hoop from 97.1 The Eagle.
Airline passengers tell you exactly how they feel. So when TWA took out seats and replaced coach with comfort class to give passengers the most legroom of any major U.S. airline for the same price, we heard about it.
I would choose TWA over another airline because of the comfort.
Have fairly long legs. I noticed that my knees were not immediately butting up against the seat in front of me.
But there's more to comfort than legroom. So when J.D. Power & Associates surveyed frequent U.S. business travelers, their evaluation included on-time performance as well as seating comfort. They also asked about scheduling, ticketing, gate check-in and boarding, in-flight amenities, flight accommodations, and aircraft interiors. Some tough survey. But when all the results were in, J.D. Power & Associates ranked TWA best in overall customer satisfaction for flights over 500 miles. So the next time you hear someone say,
I see a bright future ahead for TWA,
you'll know why they feel that way.
.1 The Eagle.
I couldn't believe it when my doctor told me I had genital warts.
I was embarrassed, angry, scared.
Genital warts.
Yeah, I was treated, and I thought the warts were gone.
Treatment? My doctor gave me a choice, painful acids or surgery.
But the warts came back.
I found it hard to look forward to the next day.
I was willing to do anything. I just wanted to get rid of the warts. Then I heard about the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service.
Call 1-800-501-2224.
They refer you to a physician who has a choice of effective treatments.
One treatment not only gets rid of the warts, it helps fight the infection that causes them to return. No painful acids or surgery.
It worked for me.
Call the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service for the name of a physician in your area. Call 1-800-501-2224. Some patients may experience flu-like symptoms. Treatment for patients 18 years of age or older.
What if you could open the Sunday paper to the Help Wanted ads, choose among the office jobs that interest you, and know you had an excellent chance of getting one? Sound like a fantasy? The 90s are alive with exciting opportunities for people with the right business skills, the kind you'll get when you train in national education centers. Demand is high for people with accounting, computer, and secretarial skills. At NEC, you'll learn by doing, using today's business software on sophisticated computers and office equipment. NEC's dedicated instructors will guide you step by step towards your personal career goals roles in business. And when you graduate, you'll have the skill it takes to pick the job you want. And NEC's placement office will help you get it. Call 1-800-972-6700 now for a brochure from National Education Center. There's no obligation. Financial aid is available to those who qualify. And NEC offers day and evening classes. Call now. 1-800-972-6700. That's 1-800-972-6700.
It's 6:38 at 97.1, The Eagle.
We're back with the Wonder Boy of Simon & Schuster, Howard Stern.
And we're back with the best of Stern. Well, as you know, Howard and the gang loved comedian Sam Kinison, so they put together this loving tribute to him back when he passed away, and we're going to listen to it on the best of Stern.
Hey, man. You ready to start the Sam tribute?
Absolutely. Today's the day.
I might start with the new Sam Kinison song, which we were here till 3 o'clock working on yesterday.
That'd be a good way to set the mood.
You're damn right. I better set the mood about 900 times, considering how many hours I put in on this.
It better be.
Yeah. I think Jackie and Fred were blurry-eyed from Sam tribute songs.
We should have a sad theme for days like this if we're going to do a serious.
Yeah, you know, you're like Oprah. Hey, Gary, can you work on that?
Well, you know what we do have?
What do we have?
That we can go in and out of breaks with. Is Fred actually did at home one time, the sad Entertainment Tonight music.
Oh, good, yeah.
You know the one?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, you can get that now. I'd like to start the show with it.
Yeah, Fred, I'm pretty sure you still got it.
Good, because
yeah. Yeah, because what we just played was way too upbeat.
Yeah, right. You know, you're right. Oprah would never do that. Oprah has a sad theme. For when she, when she has Patrick Swayze on, is happy,
Yeah.
But it's it's the sad. We're doing the Sam Kinison tribute show. I promised you clips of Sam Kinison, and what I'll do is, why don't I start with the Sam Kinison song?
Okay.
And then when I come back, Robin, I'll have Gary do the rundown of all the clips we pulled, and then Gary can say the word clips.
About a million.
Clips. Clips. No, say it normal.
Clips.
Like that's any better.
Yeah, clips. And Gary will run down all the clips that he pulled, and we'll get the thing started. Because it is fun listening to these tapes. Although
John
it is eerie.
told me that when he was listening back to some of them and reviewing them, he almost cried.
Yeah, well.
Cried while he laughed because they were so funny.
Yeah, they're good. It's good stuff we have for you this morning.
They are funny.
It's a special show, but I understand nobody's driving into work this morning because
it's Good Friday.
Because it's Good Friday. But you know something? I was on the road this morning. It was packed.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's Good Friday and Passover.
You know what? The banks are open.
Right.
Everything's open. Everything's
The only thing closed is the stock exchange.
Exactly. I know I'm working.
We're working way too long.
Yeah, we're working way into Saturday. John was crying, huh, when he heard the clips?
Yeah.
I think John was crying because he thought about how long he's been working here for free. That's what I think. All right, you ready for the song? I think you're really going to like it.
Okay.
Worked pretty hard on it.
Is it sad?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh,
it wasn't sad after Baba Booey got done with it. In fact, you hated Sam after he got done with it. But now it's sufficiently sad.
All right.
All right. You agree, Bob?
Yes.
Yes. All right, here we go. The Sounds of Kinison. You have not heard this yet?
No.
All right.
Goodbye, Kinison, my old friend. It's sad that car crash was your end. You were so funny and a real great guy. You used to make me laugh so hard I'd cry. You drink and do drugs that could choke a horse without remorse. Now I miss the sounds of Kinison. The comic outlaws are all lost because you always were the boss. In comedy you really were the king. You could break balls about most anything.
Well, life was tough. Well, least I was able to live it out, and I was able to face death and not be afraid. And well, now I'm ready to go to heaven and be with Jesus. And hey.
Now we miss the sounds of Kinison.
Oh, Jesus, you know.
Who cares you used profanity? You goofed on the world's insanity. You know you really led a real wild life. You were a wise ass but a real wild guy.
Do we like to wear rubbers, guys?
Champagne. And both made you nuts. But you had guts. How I miss the sounds of Kinison.
I didn't come to be Jesus, the miracle caterer.
You're a bright and shining star. You love to play your rock guitar. You were so funny every time you snapped. Compared to you, the others all were crap.
I'm a nasty Bob, I'm a nasty Bob.
Oh, because of you, I'll never joke again.
We'll see you later, Jesus.
And now we'll miss the sounds of Kinison. The way you died was such a shame. The world without you's not the same. The way you screamed, those jokes could raise the dead. Yet fame and fortune never went to your head.
I'm still here.
You're gone. We'll surely miss you and your beret. What can we say? It's goodbye to the sounds of Kinison.
What do you think of that? It's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That was good. You like that, huh?
Get some,
get some goosebumps.
I mean, different parts of it do.
Good. That's what I wanted. Good job, Fred, and also pig vomit. Pig vomit. All right, let me take a break, and then we'll come back. And boy, Robin, you're rather choked up, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, that was good, huh? Yeah.
Really is true. No more Sam.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. All right, we'll take a break, and then we'll. See, he would have really liked that song.
He'd have loved it.
Yeah,
that was. I mean, you'd called him the king.
Yeah, he loves that.
Said he was better than everybody else.
Yeah, that's all he wants to hear.
Now he can go in peace.
That's it. Yeah, like in Ghost. Now he can leave this part of the earth.
Yeah, he can go with those white things that are coming to keep
the sky just opened up and took him. All right, why don't we take a break, and then we'll reminisce and play a couple of moments that we thought were real fun with him, and we'll take some phone calls. Also, we'll hear some commentary on Sam from various people calling in, like Norman Lear, and who else?
That's probably about it.
Yeah, maybe it's good enough.
Well, Norman Lear's good.
Yeah, good. Norman Lear's good enough. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
646 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Fort Worth, an accident. A jackknifed 18-wheeler northbound Loop 820 at Barry. Construction today in Irving, eastbound 114 from Walnut Hill to O'Connor. The left lane closed from 9 to 3:30. East and westbound I-30 East Earl Thornton in Dallas between Loop 12 Buckner and 635 LBJ. The right lane closed each direction from 9 to 3. Southbound 75 Central between Lovers and McComas. The left lane closed from 9 to 3:30. And northbound 75 Central from Royal to Forest. The right lane closed from 9 to 3. Eagle weather mostly sunny today, windy and warmer. A high of 71. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 53. Right now 40 in Fort Worth. It's 43 in Dallas. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Well, hi there. Bones here from 97.1 The Eagle, inviting you out to come party with me. Friday afternoon, 3 to 7, I'll be live in the flesh at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas. We're doing a Blue Murder concert warm-up party. John Sykes Remember a band called Whitesnake? Songs like In the Still of the Night, Is This Love, stuff like that. He wrote them. He played guitar on them. He's got his own band now, Blue Murder, and the Eagle is presenting that band at DCL later on Friday evening. We're warming you up for it. John Sykes will be with us between 3 and 7 on Friday afternoon at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up. Is that all you asked? No! We've got some Ranger baseball tickets to hand out. Also, Blue Murder concert tickets, and as always, cool stuff going on there at Clicks. Find out what it is by showing up 3 to 7 Friday. Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up party from your concert station, 97.1 The Eagle.
Guess who just staged the greatest comeback in rock history? Meatloaf. That's right, Meatloaf. What's it been, 17 years since Bat Out of Hell? I think so. 17 years. And the sequel, Bat Out of Hell 2, came out late 1993 and has already sold 4 million copies. Hey, good for him, man. I like Meatloaf. And it's available at Coconuts and Record Town, and it features the Grammy-winning hit, I Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That. And now everyone's talking about his forthcoming Everything Louder World Tour. The 2-hour performances feature classics and new music like Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through. The tickets go on sale April 9th. And since his recent show at Madison Square Garden sold out in 90 minutes, you better call Ticketmaster soon. It's Meatloaf.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
Sure running parts, motor gunning parts, you bumping, road bumping, brake stopping parts. Western Auto, no stranger to these parts.
Looking for an auto parts store that can give you the right part at the right price right now? Well, nobody out-hustles Western Auto to give you just that. We've got more than 100,000 parts available, 7 days a week. Parts for virtually every car and light truck on the road today, at prices nobody beats. And if by chance your part's not in stock, Western Auto can get it for you fast. Not tomorrow or next week, today. So why fool around? For serious parts at serious savings, head for Western Auto. We know what you want.
Like Fram oil filters. Go easy on your car with Fram oil filters from Western Auto. Available every day at serious savings. Fram, you can pay me now or you can pay me later.
I brew the best beer in America, but I understand why so many of you beer lovers drink imported beers. It's the taste. You want more taste than you get from the big, bland American beers, so you turn to imports. But there's a small, handcrafted beer that has even more taste and body than any of those mass-produced imports. My Samuel Adams Lager. I'm Jim Cook. It takes me all year to brew what the largest selling import makes in just 3 hours, because I take the time to brew Samuel Adams right. I use my great-great-grandfather's century-old recipe, all malt brewing, and rare hops that cost 10 times what they use in the mass-produced imports. This handcrafted brewing gives Samuel Adams its richer, more full-bodied taste and complex character. So try my Samuel Adams Lager and measure your favorite import against his handcrafted beer. Samuel Adams stands up to any of the imports and goes down even better.
It's 6:51 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
And we have more of the tribute to comedy legend Sam Kinison.
Did you like that song? Yes, thank you. Take that as a yes. You like that song? Thank you. Did you like that song? Thank you.
Hello?
Oh, so we get off with just 3 blank phones and move on.
I got Howard, you guys. Howard.
How'd you like that song?
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, Howard.
You like that song?
Yeah, it was good. The Sam Kinison song, yeah, it was great.
It was good, right?
It was great. I'm looking forward. I think everybody's staying home from work with their tape players on, ready to record.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
No, I mean, you know, for
should not record. That's pirating. No, not for personal use or any other use.
Don't you know that half your listeners are doing that?
No, this is my private collection, and in case you are the only person on the planet who didn't hear about it, you are not allowed to tape this morning.
Oh. Is that... Also, you know that thing
that's
about
FCC rules.
Upside down?
I said that's FCC rules.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well... FDSCC, that's...
Yeah, well, we're sending out a signal on the tapes that we had put on it that will melt your recorder.
Oh, man.
I'm serious. All right, go ahead, do it.
Listen, Howard, don't hang up.
What is it?
that thing about the receiver upside down.
Yes. How do you like it?
It's not making any difference. I tried it.
Well, maybe you're tone deaf.
I think it's I don't understand how Robin is behind you and then you're
It's
out
like a
front.
hologram, and obviously you're not doing it properly. Take any radio, turn it upside down. Is it FM stereo?
Yeah,
Turn it upside down, and it's an
like
effect.
A big receiver, you know.
It's an effect.
Harman Kardon.
Yeah, it will work on that.
We love you, Howard.
Thank you.
This is Chuck from Agoura Hills, your buddy.
Are you wearing red when you do it?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you have to be wearing red when you turn your radio upside down. Thank you. All right. Dope. We're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
Yes, how you doing? Hey, it was a great song, man.
Thanks.
Hey, too bad that wasn't Imus in the car that got killed, though.
Yeah, I was thinking that last night. Isn't that strange? I was thinking about all the people I'd love to see dead.
Yeah.
And I go, it's just not fair. I mean, I pray for the death of Imus. I mean, I just hope he gets cancer or AIDS or something.
Yeah. Either him or Mark and Brian,
Yeah. I would love it if Arsenio had AIDS or something.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be great. I mean, there's so many cool people you want dead.
Yeah, but God doesn't want those people either.
I know. It's like, according to my wife's theory, they haven't finished what they're supposed to be doing on this planet. And I'm going, what possible task could God have for Mark and Brian?
They'll be here a long, long time trying to complete it.
Yeah, it's really very hard to deal with. I know what you're saying, because I went through that whole thing. I go, hey, here's a guy, great comedian. He definitely had a couple of good hours of material left in him. He had a witty mind, and he was a lot of fun. Now, why the hell would God take him when there's jerk-offs like Imus, Mark and Brian, Rick Dees? I mean, I could make a list for God of about 950 billion people
we don't need,
who are useless on this planet,
Yeah,
who aren't productive, who aren't funny, who are just jerks.
Yeah, it always seems the good ones go, a little too early. I mean, I had goosebumps. I was shocked. I still can't believe he's gone.
You got to get the album, Have You Seen Me Lately? That was Kinison's album. We were listening to it yesterday, trying to pull some clips off of it. And it was really funny just to listen to it again. That's where most of that stuff came from, Robin.
Hey, Howard, can I ask you just one quick question about Gary?
Sure.
Is it, just my TV set, or is he really that damn ugly? He is a dog.
Just your set, man. Just your set.
Oh, man.
I know we're on the radio. I was going to use another word to describe him, but
I don't know. I've heard women say they think Gary's cute, so what can I say?
Lots of women like Gary's looks.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I know gay guys love him. I mean, they go wild for him.
Well,
I mean, I tell you something. So, you can't really put down Gary's appearance. It might look strange to a heterosexual male, Gary's appearance. Yeah. I think he looks funny. I think he looks funny.
Say that that's a test of your heterosexuality.
Right.
How funny Gary looks.
If Gary looks real funny to you, then you're okay. You're a very healthy heterosexual.
I love that any mammal loves me.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot, Howard, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Have a good life. You're on the air. One last call, and then we'll get right into the tapes.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Conductor Howard Stern.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Is this Richie Sambora?
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. How you doing, Richie?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right. No, what can we do for you?
Yeah, this is Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Haven't talked to you guys for a while.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, not much.
All right. Thanks for the call.
No, wait. Can I talk to Howard, please?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I'd just like to compliment his song, and, whatever he wants, I'll just, fit in with the conversation.
All right. Hold on.
Thanks.
1 second. We'll get to you, all right?
Excuse me.
He'll fit in with the conversation.
I thought that was Zachary. Fit in with the conversation. Yeah, he'll just sort of roll along with it. He'll fit in with it. Can't believe I got disconnected from that guy. All right, what clips do we have?
Okay, here are the clips.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, we have, well, of course, the morning that Pat McCormick, Jack Riley, and Chuck McCann were here,
right,
which turned into them all ganging up on Judy with Judy Tenuta, which turned into Judy leaving and crying.
Right, that was good. That was a great moment.
Jessica tells a story about how Sam made in the bed.
Oh, I got to hear that. All right, when do we get that on? How long is that?
That's about 9 minutes.
Uh-huh. That was great.
That is the time that he called my mom because she had a sexual dream about him.
Oh, that's great. Let's play that.
Ronnie and Sam argue.
Ooh,
that's great. Let's
Ronnie
play that.
And Sam.
Remember
I forgot about that.
Ronnie the limo driver.
Leslie and Sam argue. Sam concedes his Letterman shot. Called the morning after he did his Letterman shot. It's very funny about how bad it was. Sam, I found through going through the computer, Sam talks about a car accident that he had.
Right.
But it's sort of funny and interesting.
Right.
As Sam could always make it. I had to divide this into two clips. The fabulous Luna.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy morning that we had, and I sort of highlighted just how insane it was in here, and then a lot of Luna talking.
Right.
Sam brought us one of our funniest guests.
Right.
Pat Cooper commented on Sam after his Joan Rivers.
Right, that's where Pat ripped into Sam, yeah.
I wonder what he has to say now.
No. Probably the same thing. Pat's very consistent, you got to admit.
I would like to know that.
Yeah, we could know because Pat said we could call him if we want.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear.
Sam and Joan Rivers make up after that.
Yeah.
There's the big fight that you two guys had.
Right, me and
then,
Sam.
Which is followed by, I just took a short clip, an example of the man-dude rap.
Right.
How that turned into the man-dude rap.
Right.
Really a funny piece of tape. Sam really lit desperately trying to pick up Carol Alt.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes.
And he was drunk out of his mind.
Oh, yeah. But, just saying anything she wanted to hear.
He was trying to be his most charming. I love Sam when he was like that.
Yeah, and he never was charming because he always stunk from champagne. And, he's trying to be charming, but meanwhile he's like...
and he's slobbering.
Yeah.
Right. Sam tells how he told Malika about Sabrina.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Explains that.
That he phoned in on, right? Yeah.
No, this is actually when they were in here together because she was sitting right there. It was sort of interesting.
Right.
Malika explains how she brought a woman home for Sam.
Ah, that was great.
Sam's last appearance.
Oh.
Sam in bed with two women.
That was a great appearance.
This is a good.
Can we play them all at once? Is that possible? That we can
Sam's last appearance was him in bed with two women?
It was a phone call.
Yeah.
It was a phone call. And he tells us what happened.
But you remember there was actually a girl in the bed with them.
That's right. They called us after she had brought him a woman.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
How are you going to be sober for Joan Rivers, you ask Sam, and he explains how.
That was a great explanation.
That was the morning.
I'd like to hear that.
The Meg Griffin bit is great.
How long is the Joan Rivers and how he explains to Joan Rivers?
Just under a minute.
Give me that. I got to hear that. All right, let me set this up. Okay.
Now, Brenner was in this day.
Yeah, David Brenner's here. And Sam is supposed to appear on Joan Rivers. This is the very famous time that Joan Rivers had Sam booked and paid for him to come to New York and everything. He shows up on our show, gets drunk, and doesn't show up on the Joan Rivers show.
Completely misses the Joan Rivers show, and she had set aside an hour for him.
And I kept saying to Sam the whole time, and Robin did as well, everyone did, said, how the hell are you going to be
okay
for the Joan Rivers show? And I guess this is Sam's explanation.
He always had one.
Yeah, he always had a plan.
It never worked, but he always had a plan.
But there it is.
I mean, this is
never worked.
This is an explanation. It wasn't like...
Yeah, he wasn't kidding.
Right.
We were screaming, coming from the airport, screaming. Great stuff.
What did I miss?
This
we were actually talking about you.
We were talking
about you.
How are you going to get sober in time for Joan Rivers? Tell everyone the plan.
How do you know I'm drunk?
Because I know you are.
Just an act.
Tell everyone the plan.
People expect a certain behavioral pattern out of me. And I'm only trying to supply them with what they think the image of me is.
In other words, you are totally sober right now.
Of course, I could pass a driver's test.
We just got a fax from a guy.
I could pass a Willie Smith, lie detector test.
Okay.
I could handle whatever I had to handle.
We just got a fax from a guy who said he's drunk.
Just listening to Sam.
Oh, who said that? Who said that? Bob Goldthwait? Who sent that in?
You know what's funny? When that clip first started, I swear I could smell booze.
Yeah.
I could because when Sam used to come in and be in that kind of shape, the room smelled from Sam.
Oh.
And Robin, you even said when he would try to pick you up back in the office, first of all, he would just get real close to you. Or Sam was always trying to get close to somebody, but he was rotund.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get close to him, and then he would have that smell of the champagne
and he'd be sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he'd been up for 3 days. And that's a great explanation. That is a great clip to start things with.
Well, you know what?
And it even sounds like he's waking up. He didn't even know what we were talking about. What did I miss?
Where am I?
Actually, some of these clips are sort of a theme. So since that was the day that he missed Joan, you should play this clip of him trying to pick up Carol Alt because that's also
later in the same day.
Yeah, it's actually earlier same day.
I know. I was really excited because I had tried to get Carol. See, we've had Ron Greshner on the show, who's Carol Alt's husband. Ron Greshner, the hockey player. And I always said to him, hey, bring Carol by, because Carol's a model, and she's really hot-looking, and she really is cute. And I was really excited that she was coming in. And I remember in the back of my mind, I'm going, geez, if I could convince Sam to leave, I could have a really good interview with Carol Alt. I remember I was just like, I can't believe Sam is going to be here when Carol Alt is here. And it's going to be totally ruined because, I was going to try to work up some sexuality with Carol Alt, and I knew Sam was just going to be overpowering, freak her out and scare her, which he did.
They were having.
She looked great that day. She was wearing like a little summer dress, and she's really cute. And Sam wanted her. And there was no way Carol Alt was going to even be slightly attracted to Sam.
Sam was completely loaded out of his mind.
I'm just thinking about the look on her face. As Sam sat there slobbering over her hand because he kept holding her hand.
Yeah, he was holding her hand, and she didn't want any physical contact. And David Brenner was Brenner in the room at that point?
No. Later.
Brenner, I know, was ready to crawl out of the room. It was just... Did I set this up properly?
Yeah, no,
okay.
You got it right.
So here it is.
You're trying to interview Carol.
Right.
And Sam's having a different conversation, but on mic.
Right. Interrupting.
I know what a record needs in the record business.
You do.
You have to support it. I swear. You know that.
Look at Sam. He's so filled with love in his eyes.
I know.
He's babbling. Because didn't Carol say she wanted a recording career?
She has in fact, she brought in a tape or something of her record.
And Sam was really trying to lay a whole number on her about what she needs to do for a recording career. Anything.
He's agreeing with everything she says. She's talking about how the record needs a lot of support. Oh, yes. Records need a lot of support.
Yeah. And one of the things I learned... He's charming her in the worst way.
Howard, don't ask the panties question.
Yeah, don't ask the panties question.
Ask if she's using modeling as a stepping stone.
Right.
I'm doing everything I can not to offend you, to work with you, and that I hope this single...
This is Sam's penis talking right now.
His penis has him under control.
Hold on, Renee. Put on your hat. There's this woman here. Get dressed.
Hold it.
I'm just saying, I know how important it is to push a record. You did it for I'm not going to say the band because I don't want you to spin out and froth at the mouth.
Right.
But you know the band. You know the band that you helped.
Bon Jovi.
Oh, you said it. You can do the same thing for Carol right now. You know you have the power. You're the great radio guy.
I am trying to help her. I'm trying to help her.
Howard, you have the power. You're the radio guy.
But what if
you
Carol...
tell people,
But what if...
buy this record is a sincere effort as an artist, they will do it.
But what if Carol howls like a wolf? And I have to tell her.
You will look at her and you'll see that beautiful face, and you'll say, "This is the best music I have ever heard."
Right.
I think Carol, I sincerely think you put your effort into this.
You sure did, Sam.
And I think that people are going to be impressed.
All right, here we go.
And
Sam, please allow me.
Howard, I guarantee
Sam, the cone of silence.
If you get any success, Howard is going to call you up. Am I not right? You're going to go.
This is a bulldozer fueled by vodka. He will not stop. Let me handle it.
Wait a second. You are going to say, if it's a success, you're going to go, Carol, you owe me. Are you going to do that?
Yes. Yeah. He liked the record even before he heard it.
He never heard one note.
He really thought he was
talking about how great it is.
He really thought he was going to score. By the way, I guess we all know Carol's record went on to be a huge smash hit. And
she does owe you.
And she owes me. She's on 5 different labels. Well, that's funny. What else? What are the clips you got?
Well, I guess
just give us the full.
I guess that since you played that clip, of course Sam missed the Joan Rivers show that day.
Right.
And it really. I think Sam felt it ruined his reputation, so he really asked you to patch things up with him and Joan.
So this is Sam and Joan patching up?
Right.
All right. Well, Sam called me that night after he missed the Joan Rivers show and blamed everything on me. So in order to, sort of get him rational, I said, I tell you what, I'll get Joan on the phone, and we'll patch things up. Oh, that's great. He goes, oh, that's great. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. This is when Sam was trying to prove to the industry that he was capable of showing up on time.
Yeah, he was having meetings about that new Charlie Hoover show.
Yeah, and he had to prove to the Fox executives that he couldn't. They were ready to throw him off the Emmys as a presenter. They were ready to throw him off the Charlie Hoover show. And Sam had to patch things up with Joan Rivers. So I called Joan, and she said, no problem. She says, I love Sam. I'll patch it up with him. And it turned into a love fest in 3 seconds. I wanted them to fight.
Yeah.
Well, it got a little heavy for a couple of seconds.
Right. And then everything turned nice. Yeah. Joan wasn't playing that game.
Well, it was, Sam was sort of in denial that it was his fault.
And by the way, this really did help because afterwards Fox said, okay, we'll give you one last chance. We're going to schedule a meeting with you, Sam. And if you show up to that meeting on time, we'll realize you're responsible. Guess what? Sam missed the meeting. He missed it by a day.
I don't know how he managed to ever get those people back to the table, but
I don't know. He did. But here it is, the big reunion, if you will.
I love you, Sam. Let me tell you something. I was so angry at you. Watch my show today.
I haven't been this loved since my second wife. Marvin Mitchell.
Excuse me. Sam, I kept an audience for 2.5 hours. They kept telling us on the telephone, he's on his way over. He's on his way over. 2.5 hours I stood and talk to an audience waiting for you. Why didn't they just say he's not coming 2.5 hours before the show?
You guys moved up the call time, and I was not informed of this.
We didn't move up the call time. We always tape at that time.
It was not 12:45. I was told it was 2:45. I thought I had several hours to recover from Howard's show.
But at 2:45, we were still waiting for you.
Well, yeah, but I mean that was not enough. That was not enough time. I overextended myself. And tried to...
Wait a second, I got to interrupt. This is Sam. This is great. This is very classic. So he's explaining, hey, you guys had the wrong time. 12:45 was not the time I was told. I was told 2:45. So Joan goes, well, then we waited till 2:45. Why didn't you come then? Because, well, no.
One of the only times on any of these tapes you'll ever hear Sam without an answer.
Yeah, Sam, but he had an answer. I mean, he did say something.
Yeah.
You hear the mind working, and it's just coming up blank.
Too much.
Let me just say, I'm not mad at you.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
You don't have to apologize.
Because I love you. I've always loved you. I've defended you to people. I've said I think you're the only true comedian.
You defended me.
See, he ran out of answers. It finally dawned on him that it was his fault. And now he's like, showering the praise. The only true comedian. What a great move.
Like she needs his defense.
Yeah. I've been defending you. This woman's got $57 million. He started kissing ass. He realized he was backed into a corner. The woman got him.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, 12:45 was not the time I was told. Yeah, I was told 2:45. Well, we waited till 2:45. I defend you to everyone, and I love you, and...
I think stand-up comedy. I've always said that.
What are you angry at me? You're angry at me.
I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at the press that I'm getting. I'm angry about the phone calls from everybody in the industry that I got yesterday. How they're going to they're yanking me from the Emmys. They're yanking me from everything.
Why should they yank you from it? That's not my fault.
I got the current affair piece that was put together.
He's blaming Joan for that. That was Sam. Sam was busy the night before blaming me. I know. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at the press I'm getting. Oh, but that was so great. It was so great that he didn't show up on our show. It was great. It was great fun. Now you can see why Sam did so well in divorce court,
By your people, obviously.
Not by my people.
Well, where did they get the footage from your show?
Who the hell? Sam, let me tell you something. I don't work for Current Affairs.
From your show?
What are you talking about? Watch
Where did
my
Current
show.
Affairs get the footage from your show? It didn't have anything to do with that.
Sam, what you don't... Now, wait a second, Sam. Hold it. Don't blame me. Your people told me you were coming. Your people told me you were on the way. Let me finish. On the way.
As an alcoholic, it's out of control.
Howard, can I please talk here?
Yes. Can I say something, though?
Can we talk?
Can I just tell you guys one?
Give me a chance.
All right, go ahead.
On the defensive. Watch my show today. We talk about it. We waited for 2.5. I stood in front of an audience for 2.5 hours that came to see you, Sam, and said he's coming. People on the phone said he's on his way. He's on his way. Your people, not my people, your people said he's on his way. He's on his way. He's in the limo. He's on his way. He's on his way. It doesn't take 2.5 hours to get from the plaza. I figured that out to 57th Street in New York. What am I supposed to do with 300 people that are sitting there waiting for you? We had a show to do. We had a crew there. So we sat down and we interviewed my staff. One of them played you because she had interviewed you, so she didn't watch it. She does most of the questions. She does all your answers. I think, Sam, you are the smartest and the most brilliant, and you say what I think on stage. I've said that all over. I just finished putting that in my book. I swear to God. So don't yell at me what happened. Tell your staff they should tell the truth. Say he's sick.
I talked to Howard yesterday, so I would love to talk to Joan and work this out.
I was going to call you there.
Not only pay the expenses that you're out for me coming up there, I'll be glad to come back and do it whatever you want, and I'll pay myself.
I wouldn't do anything.
I'll pay my own way to come back and make this up to you. I love you. I don't want
September 10th, you got a date.
I think you're the best. I'll do anything I can to make this work.
Don't be mad at me, because we'll just end up with the National Enquirer. Don't be mad at whoever said he's coming.
I just woke up yesterday, and I got hit with. You have no. I can't. I don't want to go over on the air because it's.
Well, then you should yell at
show business. But
then they're stupid and they're wrong, and they shouldn't do that.
One of the networks is the people you had trouble with at one time. So
tell me.
Yeah.
But you know that A, that's going to pass. B, you know that's not going to stay that way.
Okay.
And C,
so are we still in love?
Beyond love.
Okay, good.
That's great.
But for a moment, he had her on the ropes.
Yeah, he did.
He got control of that argument.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
It was pretty weak, though, because I was about to burst in and say, you know, Current Affair just takes whatever they want to use and goes with it. But done that to me.
He felt that was a strong punch he gave.
Yeah. And then when he feels like he has a strong punch, he didn't shut up about it. And then I like when Joan's like recounting the course of events for 24 hours inside of 3 seconds, and her words are like. I don't know. That was great.
When we come back, we can find out how Pat Cooper felt about the whole situation.
Yeah, now Pat Cooper started getting upset, and he called in and started screaming about Sam.
He was actually in line.
He didn't like the fact that they made up.
Yeah, he didn't like what you just heard because he felt that Joan was having a guy on who had problems, and you shouldn't reward people with problems.
Well, if a guy blows an opportunity, you don't just give him another opportunity, basically.
Basically, Pat was saying, hey, I'd like to be on the show. Why is anyone asking me to be on? I'll show up. All right, we'll be back right after these words with more of our Sam Kinison tribute. And you know what? I'll start off the Sam Kinison tribute after these commercials. Well, I'll play the song again because people really liked it.
Good morning. You're listening to The Best of Stern. Maria Melito with you. And we're going to contribute continue. Oh, that's a new word. Continue the tribute to Sam Kinison on The Best of Stern.
All right, now where were we? Okay, so when we last left you, Sam, we're trying to weave this into a little story here. When we last left you, Sam had just finished making up with Joan Rivers, trying to explain to her why he was late for her show, and he had no explanation whatsoever. But then Pat Cooper called in afterwards. Actually, he came in to make the point that Sam shouldn't be forgiven by Joan Rivers, that Joan Rivers is an idiot, that Sam is an idiot. He was mad at everyone that day because his point was if somebody in this business doesn't show up on time for a show, they should not be rewarded. And Joan is rewarding a guy who should be institutionalized.
Yeah, actually, what Pat was really focusing in on is just how out of control Sam's life was and how he needed some help.
Right. Pat was mad at everything.
People should help him, not put him on shows.
Right. Yeah, that's what he said. I said, I don't see that's going to help him. You got to play the theme first. And now, the Pat Cooper memories.
I got to say, if you see somebody drowning, damn it, you got to jump in and try to make an attempt to help. I'm not going to go there and praise a guy who's a pain in the neck. He needs hospital help. We got to send this guy to a doctor because I think he's going to throw himself out of a window one day. Now, and if he does, you're going to be the first one to go, Pat, he did it. And that's going to be the end of that.
Listen to me.
You want me to tell you where Sam's problem was?
You think that you can help Sam Kinison? You think that you could help Sam Kinison?
Robin?
You know what his problem is.
Sam's problem. You don't even know Sam.
I'm going to give it a problem.
Right.
A year and a half, Sam Kinison was counting Andrew Dice Clay's career. And while he was counting his career, he was losing his. You don't count nobody's career. What do you worry about what Andrew Dice Clay does? Mind your business. Go out there, clean your own fish. No, he's worried about the other guy. Forget about the other guy. You go out there and do. He's worried. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. He's accusing Andrew Dice Clay of robbing material.
This made no sense because Pat is the guy who worries about everyone else. He's constantly bitching about everyone and what they did. And
what is he doing in here if he's not watching Sam's career?
Right. He's watching Sam.
He's accusing Andrew Dice Clay. Let Andrew Dice Clay die in peace, and you worry about yourself.
Why should a man's career be ruined because of your judgment
I'm ruining
of him?
his career. They're going to worry about me.
No, you're saying that you want to keep him off the air.
I want to keep him off the air till he pays attention. He's got to be sane.
He's going to be there.
He ain't gonna, I'm sure he's going to be there now. Now he's just okay until he does it again, and guaranteed.
Yeah, you're out of line. You're out of line. You're out of line because you're putting your value system on his career, and his career is his career.
He can't be you.
Well, then, you know,
Not everyone can be you, Pat.
You know what I got to do?
Pat, you're out of line.
Next time, no, that's your opinion.
You're out of line.
No, I'm not out of line.
I got to tell you, you're out of line.
You're an incredibly strong person, and you know you've seen other people in this business out of control.
No, Pat wants to be rewarded, Rob, for showing up on time.
I know.
You want to be rewarded for showing up on time.
People continue to have careers.
When a man makes a mistake, and complains.
Right.
What do you complain? You made the mistake. You complaining? I'm complaining you made the mistake.
Why are you worried about Sam Kinison?
I'm not worried about Sam Kinison.
You got another cartoon out
I'm worried that
you want to make a book out of him?
Here's a guy who's going to go off a cliff. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
He's a talented man.
He's an adult.
Nobody's saying...
He's an adult.
No, he's not an adult. An adult don't act that way.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
Adults don't talk...
An adult don't sit in the toilet bowl, throwing his eyes out, and telling his girlfriend...
Not all adults act the same way. Not all adults act the same way.
That's what he's doing. And when Joan's saying he's in the bathroom doing what? And the girlfriend's going, I don't want to say. Of course you don't want to say. The man to put himself through that, this is normal? This is not normal. This is abnormal. And I made my statement saying somebody's got to tell this guy, who in the hell
and
are you?
And you should tell him that.
You mind?
There he was. And my point was is that that's what made Sam great, that he lived out this soap opera of in front of everyone, and everyone was commenting on it. He had everyone talking about him. Right? He sure did.
He was a spectacle.
That's right.
I'm just thinking about some of Pat's arguments, but any of it made sense.
I know. Well, I know what he was saying. He was saying, like, hey, it's terrible. It's like after Belushi died, it was really weird how many people were blaming each other for Belushi's death. And I said, don't blame each other. Belushi did exactly what he wanted to do in life.
Right. Some people were blaming the agent.
Yeah.
How could you blame his wife?
They were blaming Bernie Brillstein. I said, how could you blame Bernie Brillstein? Oh, Bernie made sure Belushi got his own money. I mean, Belushi was entitled to his own money and to spend it any way he wanted to.
Yeah, they had him down to, like, no allowance, so then Bernie started giving him more of his own money.
Right.
And spent it on drugs.
Yeah,
Bernie
but I mean,
knew.
but so what?
Right.
I mean, you know, what is Bernie Brillstein supposed to legislate? What John Belushi, a 38-year-old man, is doing? How can you do that? Got to come to your own conclusions. But Pat, I know what Pat was saying. He's saying, hey, if a guy's that out of control. I don't know what Pat was saying.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I was just saying, none of it made any sense at all to me. He wasn't an adult.
No. Yes. Now where are we going?
Okay, well, here's a great opportunity for one of the extended bits, and there are three great ones to choose from. Do you want to hear the one about Jessica telling when Sam had the accident in bed?
Yeah.
The tape where you and Sam argue after the Bon Jovi disaster.
Yeah.
Or a classic that I don't think L.A. has ever heard. The
Grammys?
No, Kinison and Bob Goldthwait.
That is a great one.
That's right. That's
the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it does excite me that Los Angeles has never heard that. I'm sure anyone from New York, Philly, or Washington wants to hear that again. Yeah. So, although the first one you mentioned there is pretty happening.
Yeah, the defecation one.
But we got time for more.
I know. All right,
let me got to save that for prime spot.
Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll either hear. Is it Sam and Jessica arguing about it?
No.
No, it's Jessica.
I have that one too.
Right. And then they argue. All right. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do the Kinison Goldthwait thing when we get back. Right after these words.
You're listening to a man who sees more naked breasts than an X-ray technician. Howard Stern, 97.1 The Eagle.
7:19 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, a stalled 18-wheeler northbound I-35 South R.O. Thornton ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. That's blocking the left lane. A multi-car accident, Trinity Mills and Midway. In Fort Worth, a jackknifed 18-wheeler northbound Loop 820 at Berry. The freeway is shut down between Highway 287 and Wilbarger. People are trying to get get by on the grass. On the left of the shoulder, the backup is to Sun Valley. And a street blockage in Arlington due to an earlier 3-alarm fire. Mayfield between Center and Matlock is closed. Lots of emergency equipment in the area, so look out for that. Eagle weather, mostly sunny, windy, and warmer today. We're back into the 70s. Today's high 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 53. Right now, 42 in Dallas. It's 39 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Metro Traffic is brought to you by the Frank Parra dealerships. At Frank Parra, an oil change is only $9.95 on Chevys, Jeeps, and Mitsubishis. Done in 29 minutes or it's free. Oil change $9.95 now at Frank Parra in Irving.
Okay, so you haven't been able to get through to score a key. No problem. Sign up to win one at the Skin Art Gallery this Saturday. It's a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy the Eagle is giving away. And the Eagles' T.C. McGuire will be in Arlington Saturday, giving you a chance to register to win it. We'll have the Harley on display there, too, so you can check it out for yourself. Plus, a van load of other prize giveaways, including Ranger baseball tickets. It happens Saturday from 1 till 3 at the Skin Art Gallery, 904 West Pioneer Parkway at Cooper in Arlington. So cruise by and party with TC and 97.1 The Eagle.
Tomorrow night.
Dallas City Limits has taken rock and roll to the limits and beyond. Tomorrow night, 97.1 The Eagle and DCL presents Blue Murder in concert. The guitar wizardry of John Sykes. Former guitar player and songwriter of Whitesnake. Showing his stuff Friday night with Blue Murder at Dallas City Limits. Get there early this Friday. There will be 3 bands. Local band Tribal Soul. Then Mantissa heats up the stage. And then headliners Blue Murder turn on the siren. Tickets available now at all Rainbow Ticketmaster locations and the Dallas City Limits ticket office. TCL, located on Northwest Highway 1 mile west of Loop 12 behind Sam's Wholesale. Join the Eagle tomorrow night for Blue Murder at Dallas City Limits.
97.1 Eagle.
Well, here we are, the new Fine Arts adult video store.
I never realized it was so close.
It looks crowded. Do you see a parking place?
There's plenty of free parking in the back, and it's well lit. There's a space. Let's go in.
Welcome to the new Fine Arts. May I help you?
No, thank you. We'll just look around.
Honey, would you look at this place? It's so big and much cleaner than I would have expected of an adult video store. And have you ever seen so many adult videos?
Never. And look at that huge selection of magazines, Laserdisc and CD-ROM, and those gifts.
Wow, I've never seen one of those.
Your Aunt Martha would love that one.
Honey, you're terrible.
Well, let's find a video and watch it in a private viewing room, if there's one available.
They seem to have so many, it shouldn't be a problem.
Here's the video that the guys at the office were talking about.
Great, that's just what I wanted.
Get the adult entertainment you want at the new Fine Arts at 1820 Mockingbird Lane between Harry Hines and I-35, or the new Fine Arts West at 1966 West Northwest Highway just west of I-35.
60 months total payments, $11,940 first, $200 security, $1149 to a contract, final payment $73.20 plus fees, APR $515, all but license, registration, taxes, and primary lender's approval based on MSRP. Your price may vary 12 cents per mile over 75,000.
Get a Galant loaded for $199 a month, and you'll want to celebrate at your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer. Celebrate the 1994 Mitsubishi Galant ES. $199 a month, only $750 down. Celebrate a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette, power windows and door locks, cruise control and more. $199 a month. Yes, $199 a month, only $750 down. And best of all, every credit application will be accepted. Celebrate. Hurry to your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer for a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette and more. $199 a month, $750 down. $199 a month.
It's 724 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with a man whose dream is to wipe a booger in Cindy Adams' hair. Howard Stern.
And we're back with the best of Stern. Well, even in death, Sam Kinison remains the best guest that the Stern Show has ever had. Here's more of his tribute on the best of Stern.
All right, where were we now? We're going to play the...
Goldthwait.
Let me see how people are liking the tribute. Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam? Thank you. Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam? Are you enjoying the tribute to Sam?
This isn't Sam.
Oh, I thought this was Sam. I thought I was channeling you, you moron.
Howard.
I asked if you liked the tribute to Sam.
No, I missed that. I'm sorry. Sometimes when you start talking, we're not...
Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing? Fred Norris at his best with that song.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's really...
You know what, why don't I play the song and then do the Kinison Goldthwait thing?
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I heard all this Kinison stuff in the past, but, I mean, you know, we welcome more of it, you know?
Yeah, but isn't it nice to hear it one last time, you know, and, like, sort of reminisce about the guy now that he's dead?
Yeah, I mean...
That's the way I thought about it, even if you heard some... Like, I've heard all this stuff
Unfortunately, there's not going to be any new stuff.
Right, so we're stuck with the old stuff.
I mean, in the end, it's better that you didn't go to L.A., and, you know, you're giving him this tribute.
Right, exactly. Exactly my point.
Decision there. All right, get to it, bud.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Guys, give me my orders, and I'm going to get to work. Get to it, Buck.
I thought he said butt.
Get to it, butthead. Get to it, butthead. All right. Should I play the song, Robin?
Yeah.
All right. And then maybe right out of the song. Forget it. I'll never be able to pull that off.
What?
Go right out the song.
No.
Go right into Kinison and Goldthwait.
Just go right to the ET thing and right to...
Yeah, but forget it. I'm not going to work that hard.
What do you think this is? A
Yeah.
slick show?
What, I'm going to produce this? Fred, will I have enough time to play the song and begin the Kinison Goldthwait thing?
We should probably break act.
Well, why don't I start the Kinison Goldthwait thing then?
Okay.
All right. You can drag it out too much. All right, so here's what happened. This is before sort of Andrew Dice Clay was on the scene, and Sam always kind of... I guess he kind of, in his mind, hooked up one comedian that was somehow at war with him.
Making him crazy,
Yeah, I mean, he didn't like a lot of the comedians because when he was coming up and then all of a sudden, like I know Robin Williams is in the paper today, and they got pictures of him giving the eulogy of Sam, but I know Sam was really irked by Robin Williams for not letting him on Comic Relief.
Yeah, not that Sam didn't think he was funny.
Right. Sam thought Robin Williams was real funny. It's just that he didn't think he was treated real well by Robin Williams. That's why I was kind of surprised to see Robin Williams' picture all over at the Sam tribute.
In fact, the famous line that Sam has, you know, you and Whoopi and Billy and Robert is in this bit about how they all, you know, shut him out of Comic Relief.
Yeah. Which was really kind of irrational, but it was in Sam's mind. I don't know how. Well,
and
maybe
these people were never at war with Sam.
Right, but yet, I mean...
Sam would create a war, and then he'd finally start, you know, they'd be fighting.
Well, let's say it wasn't rational. I don't think Bob had the power to tell Whoopi and Billy and Robin what to do with Comic Relief. I mean... Bob
no,
Goldthwait.
but he was in that inner circle. You know, he was a part of the group.
Yeah, and there was no mistake about it. Bob did not think Sam was politically correct.
Right.
You know, Bob's got his list of do's and don'ts. So anyway, but Bob's kind of a mellow guy. I mean, he's not the type who would go on the air and start screaming about Sam.
Right.
So anyway, Sam came in and was ranting and raving about Bob, and I was friends with Bob. I said, you know, why don't I try and bring you two guys together?
What had happened was we had Goldthwait on in L.A., and Goldthwait always felt bad about it because he doesn't like to be in fights. So you said to him, listen, I have Sam on all the time. Can I hook you guys up? And Bob said, sure. I think probably never thinking that it would be, you know, something we'd set up, you know, a little bit better.
Yeah.
Sam came in one morning, and we just called Bob at home.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to set it up. I mean, it just make a call. I got Sam here. I got Bob on the phone. Let's work this out because it's really... You know, it's really ridiculous.
There was real tension, though.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And Bob was working on the movie Scrooge. Bob Goldthwait was in the movie Scrooge, and he was on his way to the set.
And Sam had been thrown out of that movie.
Yeah, right. So Sam hated Bob for that. And Sam kind of felt like, hey, you know, Bob was getting a lot of attention for
he
screaming.
Probably thought Bob was taking all of his jobs.
He did.
He says that in the bit.
Yeah, he does. He always thought that.
No.
And he was just like, you're taking my jobs. And Bob says, that's ridiculous. But it was great.
Didn't Bob get Sam's actual role?
No. Actually, someone else got it, but Sam wasn't sure. Sam thought that Bob got his role.
In Sam's mind, Bob got his role.
But Bob was offered Sam's role, and Bob turned it down. He'll talk about it.
Yeah, here we go. So here's what happened. I just picked up the phone, dialed Bob, and Sam was like... I remember at the end of this, Sam was so charged up after confronting Goldthwait on the air, and he knew he'd just done great radio.
Once again, I mean, I hate to, you know, Sam's gone, I hate to say it, but this was not one of his more lucid moments.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go.
We're calling Goldthwait. This is great. You know what's so great is what am I drinking? This is like Kmart wine. You know, this is not. How can it be 1989 wine?
How could you be making $2.5 million a year and be drinking that stuff?
It's the women I hang out with, Howard.
I know. All right, this is Bob.
Goldthwait's number?
Yeah, well, let me get him on the air.
All right, you get him on the air.
All right.
Just don't even let me know I'm here. Just say, what do you think about Kinison?
Hey, where's Bobcat? It's Howard Stern. We're on the air.
Bobcat died last night. It's not funny.
What? Bob, it's Howard.
It's the cat. What's up?
It's the cat. Bob. Now, this is going very well. Bob's happy. And Bob's actually, you know, thinking quick. Bobcat died last night. What's happening?
The tone changes.
I know. And can you hear Kinison in the background? That's him. That's him. I know it's him. I mean, you know. Kinison.
Sam's afraid he'll get away.
Don't tell him I'm here. Don't tell him. Wait. Don't tell him. Ask him what he thinks of me. This, 7th grade. This is 7th grade. She's loaded.
Call her up.
Call her up. It's on the radio.
That's great.
You know what the great part about this is
the great part about this is all my imitators sit and do this try and attempt to do this kind of radio, but they can't. But they all forget it. I don't want to focus in on me.
The great part about this is everybody has sort of like a radio image. So I was like, hey, it's a cat, and then all of a sudden,
radio image gone.
It's the cat. What's up?
It's the cat. Bob.
Yeah,
remember I told you the next time Sam Kinison was here, we're on the air. Don't say anything. I told you the next time Sam was here, I was going to try and patch you guys up.
Yeah.
I got him here.
Okay. Patch up.
Now, wait a second. Now, Sam, let me talk to you about this, okay? I personally, can I say what I think? Can you just say hello to the guy?
Hi, Bob.
Now, at this point, I got to tell you something. Now that Sam was like a bull. He started, you hear him like snortling in there?
Yeah.
He was just like,
he could barely contain himself. He just wanted to let out all the rage on Bob.
Yeah, I love how you think you're going to be Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, I know. Let me just say something. Bob, you like... Because it was my contention to Sam all along that Bob really had a very different act.
Very different.
You know, I didn't think... But Sam said no, he was ripping him off, you know.
Well, I could tell right away that Bob did the wrong thing by doing that
Yeah.
into
Oh,
the
yeah.
phone.
Because that sounds too much like, oh.
Yeah.
You know. Or, you know, like...
Ow!
Yeah. So, because they were both known as screaming comics.
Yeah.
By the way, at the end, Sam did say several times on the radio and in interviews that he liked Bob now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, once he threw his anger off the dice, he liked Bob.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he told me that several times.
Because I don't think Bob has changed toward him.
No.
Hi, Sam.
Okay.
Well, that's a start.
All right. I personally think... Sam's getting all worked up. Now, wait a second. I personally think, Bobcat...
You better get this out quick, Howard.
All right. Let me just talk, all right?
Police Academy 6.
And by the way, Bobcat, keep in mind that if you guys come to blows, I got to go in Sam's camp. He's putting me in a movie.
No, we won't come to blows.
All right,
Not
okay,
those kind of guys. We talked at the Comedy Awards.
I'm going to put you guys on together in a second. Bobcat.
What do you think you are, Frank Sinatra with Martin and Lewis?
Exactly.
This is beautiful. Come on.
All right. Sam's eyes just rolled into the back of his head. I don't know what Bobcat's doing over
His head
there.
is spinning.
Bobcat.
I'm impressed Bob hasn't hung up.
All right, Bob.
And I'm serious.
Okay.
The fact that he hasn't hung up
it means
yeah, that's a plus, and that's
okay.
why I'm willing to leave. I'm dying to hear how you're going to do this.
Okay, Bobcat.
Yeah, it also means I know how to operate a phone.
That's right.
Okay, let's calm down.
Dude, don't put...
All right, now, wait a second. Sam was, like, being gracious.
Yeah.
And as soon as Sam sees a change in Bob, that was it. All Bob just said there was, all it shows is I know how to operate a phone. And that was it. And Bob was cheating. He was sober. Let's just say that.
Sam's playing with a handicap.
Right. You got to remember that when you listen.
Dying to hear how you're going to do this.
Okay. Bobcat?
Yeah, it also means I know how to operate a phone.
That's right.
Okay, let's calm down.
Dude, don't pull the gun out of the holster.
Got the mute buttons on the left.
Just kind of back off from each other step by step to the end of the street.
Yeah,
Where are you at? Where are you calling from?
I'm in, where am I?
He's home.
Oh, I'm here, Sam. I'm in Los Angeles.
You live in L.A.?
Yeah.
So what do you do? You work the Improv?
Do I work the Improv?
Yeah.
No, I work Igby's.
Igby's? Okay.
All right, go ahead and mediate, Howard.
Go, Howard. This is your idea, Howard. Go ahead.
Bobcat, what I'm saying... That seems to make Sam the most mad. Igby's. All right. Well, it gets pretty wild.
Howard, this is your idea, Howard. Go ahead.
Bobcat, what I'm saying is I've seen
nice
both
opener.
You guys,
nice opener.
I've seen both you guys.
Nice opener.
I've seen both you guys work, and I happen to think that
you're a dick. And I mean that like Dick Van Dyke.
Oh.
Who are you
calling a dick?
I'm referring to Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, okay.
There's
not enough tension in this room. Where's Lisa Sliwa?
Yeah, well, you opened up hot.
Yeah, right.
He thinks you ripped him off, and he thinks you ripped him off.
No, okay.
I don't think Bob and I ripped each other off. It's just that I'm going to stay out of this. You go ahead and talk.
No, just so what?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, and I think it would have been better if you just got me and Sam naked with a buck knife in one room together.
Well, wait a second, Bob.
I thought it would have been it would have been a little more comfortable.
No, wait a second.
A little better theater, too.
Yeah. Might have been more visual. Anyway, Bob.
I missed the whole thing because I'm really drunk on this 1989 Gallo wine.
Yeah, he's pretty loaded. So, what?
It's just the big joke in there is that it's 1988.
Right.
So Sam wants to know how he got wine from next year if he's so rich.
Is that what that is? All right. Yeah, he's pretty loaded. So,
he must be jumping up and down about the press about my career.
Who, Bob?
Have you heard about my career, Bob?
Sam, if you want to know the truth, when you got canned, they called me up.
Did they offer the movie to you?
Yeah, and I said no. I said throw me a bone, will you? I mean,
they really did offer.
Wait a second. Who called you, Bob?
I don't know. My agent was called when it happened.
Who are you with? What agent?
ICM.
All right. Well, they're good agents, yeah. Yeah, they tried Judge Reinhold. They tried Dudley Moore.
This is when Sam walked off his movie, right? Sam had walked off the set of A-Tuck, the movie.
Yeah.
And I guess Bob was saying, hey, they called me to replace you, but I said no.
Yeah.
Right.
But Sam's evaluating everything.
Oh, yeah,
Where
he's
you
waiting.
Work out, Igby's, who's your agent? I see him over there okay.
You know what? Listening back to this, I'm amazed how long they actually held on to this sort of nice conversation.
It goes like that.
And but it changes, and I just can't wait for it. Yeah, it changes.
You'll hear it.
Lee Moore.
No, they called me up, and I said, and I actually had people who were glad, and I said, I felt bad.
See?
This is a classic moment. This is like Sinatra bringing Martin and Lewis together.
I'm about to cry.
Wait a second.
Hey, wait.
Bob
Let's go break out the Moet yet, all right?
Okay. Hold it a second. So, Bob.
Sam, I went in for Scrooge, and I said, I'm not going in for Sam's part. And they said, no, David Johansen's doing that. I said, because I'm not going to read for a part.
Well, they ended up giving it to Buster Poindexter, and I saw Bill Murray the other night at Lorraine Newman's birthday party in L.A., He ducked me all night, and I grabbed him. I said, hey, Bill, it's all right, man. I know Buster's your buddy, and you wanted him to be the Ghost of Christmas Past.
You mean you were supposed to get that?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, I lost $500,000 worth of film work last fall, man. I got knocked out of Caddyshack 2 because I didn't want to be, working with Jackie Mason as Rodney.
Right.
And then Bill Murray said, I don't want to work with Sam. I'd rather work with Buster, who's an old friend of his. Which is cool.
Buster?
Yeah, but that's cool, Howard. That's his buddy. That's his old friend. Come on. That's like me saying, I'd rather work with you than Robin. All right?
Yeah,
so
but
you got to give it to Bill Murray.
Well, yeah, if you said that, then it would be okay. But
no, I mean, I'm shooting straight.
Right.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
All right. Okay.
A Dick Van Dyke here.
Okay. Okay.
So what time is it where you are?
Can we just straighten you two guys out? Sam, I think
if you can do this, you will be a miracle worker.
If you voiced your complaints to Bob, are you up for this?
I'd love to straighten the thing out, but I really don't think there's a problem. I don't think Sam and my act is alike.
Well, I've always said that.
Well, there's a big difference because I know how to say...
I'm sure it's a pain in Sam's ass as much as it's mine every time you go to do an interview. Somebody starts talking about another guy who...
Well, I know how to say no to bad, stupid, silly films that are going to go down in history as real
Oh, wait a second. You see, that's what sort of... No, wait a second. That's what gets on... You see, Bob, that's what gets Sam upset.
That I do movies?
That you do the movie... That...
Well,
Sam, you can't hold that against Bob, though.
I'm not mad at Bob, but Bob did a thing on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
He did an interview, and he really tore me up. He was going like, if I was as ugly as Kinison, that I would be appreciative if any woman found me attractive and gave me any attention. Do you remember that, Bob?
Well, Bob, that's not right.
Yeah, but Sam, you say in the press that I stole your act. I mean, so...
I never said that in the press. You went on the L.A. Reader, dude. That I was the Ku Klux Klan's favorite comic, man. Remember that? You were the comic that was the liberal thinker, and that you represented the thinking man's comedy, and that I was like the comedy for the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. That was in the L.A. Weekly.
Now,
That's when I saw you at the Comedy Awards. You said, "Why can't we be friends?" I said, "Because you have mouthed off in the press,
okay,
man."
Sam. Well, a few weeks before that, why didn't you pick up the Village Voice where you said you stole my act? And that was before the L.A. Weekly.
Stole your act. That was a fag that my ex-manager allowed to go on tour with me.
No, wait a second.
That I didn't want to write a review on me anyway.
You said in the... Sam...
Dude, I'll be in L.A. tomorrow, all right?
Okay, and if you're sober, I'll talk to you.
Well, why don't you do another winter hit film with Whoopi, your buddy, the only one that can get you work because you're such a loser actor, and you're such a pitiful comic that Sylvester Stallone threatened to beat your ass because you said he was a disgrace to anybody who ever went to Vietnam. Remember that, Goldthwait?
No, wait a second. I didn't call
I'll
for this
beat
reason.
your ass,
Sam,
man.
Wait a second.
Yeah, you think you're safe?
Wait a second. Hold it, Sam.
I'll come to the set and kick your ass, man.
Bobcat.
How are you doing?
Sam, what are you going to do exactly?
Huh?
What are you going to do exactly?
I'm going to be afraid of your scary talent that's just going to put all of us out of business.
What did you say? You're going to kick my ass? You're going to come to the set?
I'm telling you, man. Anytime you want me, you know where I'm at.
No. I'm not challenging you. I don't want to fight.
I wouldn't either if I was you because I don't think you can handle it.
Well, you're probably right. I don't fight.
Yeah, I know.
I don't carry guns.
You don't create very well either, do you?
I don't
wait
what?
a second.
You probably wake up going, ah! I wish I was him. I wish I was him. But you're not, man. You're never going to be me.
Wait a second.
I'm the king. I always was the king.
Sam.
When you were peeing your pants up in Boston, kissing Lenny Clark's ass, babe, I was out there paying the dues, letting women and waitresses tie me off to keep me going because I couldn't get work. And you and Whoopi and Billy Crystal and all of them can do what you want, man. I'm going to do what I want, and we'll see who wins, man. You must be very proud of your film collection, including Scrooge.
Now, wait a second. Sam, I want to, first of all,
I ain't taking this guy's crap,
no,
man.
but I
It
didn't
was your
want
idea to call him.
I did a bad idea here.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. Because I don't dig this guy because he thinks he's hot and he's not.
Right. Wait a second.
You know, I think that we can't do this over the phone.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get you guys together on a TV special. Now, come on. Hey, well, anyway. Oh, God. Bob?
Yeah.
I tried to get you guys together. Sam,
I thought it could work.
I thought it could work. I'm wrong.
Yeah, because I think you're both very talented.
I think both of you guys are very talented people, and I think the press, and to a large degree, has pitted you guys.
Yes.
Has pitted you guys against one another.
Yeah, I still have the articles when he put me down, man.
All right.
I got him on video and I got him on tape, and I never said a thing against him.
Sam,
until after that. You know it's the truth.
Wait a minute, let Bob talk. Let Bob talk, Sam.
I'll let him talk.
All right.
I didn't say nothing against him, though it came out in the press.
Hey, Sam, you're not going to hold this against me and take me out of the movie, are you? It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, let him put him on one of yours so you'll never work again.
Uh-oh, Howard.
No. Bob?
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
What do you mean?
Now, I really think that this was an argument created in the press by the press because they had nothing else to write about.
That's right.
They hear two guys yelling, and they tell everyone that they're the same or they're alike, and that's not true.
And you guys are completely different.
Anybody that compares us are people that have absolutely no idea what our concepts of comedy are about.
Exactly. It's
because I speak from the soul, I speak from my life experience, and Bob speaks from his life experience, and he does his thing, which is totally different than mine.
Exactly, but that's the problem.
I'm honest and clean enough to say that. But I don't deserve to be called the Ku Klux Klan Grandmaster's favorite comic, and that women...
Wait a second. Wait.
I got it on the press, Goldthwait.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. What do you have to say,
Sam, if I apologize for that statement, you mean you'd be fine?
Do what?
If I apologize for that statement, you'd be fine with me?
Man.
And you wouldn't bring me up anymore, and I wouldn't be.
Why don't we agree to do that? Why don't you guys just say, hey, look, we both have very different acts. I know that. You know what it is? The people in the press, it's just like the people who wrap me up on those DEA charges.
Or the shock jock thing and lumping you with a bunch of no-talent DJs.
You know how many articles I get lumped in with no-talent DJs? Seriously, and it drives me crazy. And the thing is that when they lump me in and say...
Howard, who you comparing to a no-talent DJ?
No, you don't get me wrong here. I'm just saying the press...
P-U-S-S-S-Y out of it, Howard.
No, wait a second.
Where's your manhood, man? I sat here and called you the Godfather of Shock Radio. I said Robin Williams should have brought you in as a consultant, and you're... he hung up. Oh, Mr. Rock and Roll.
Wait a second.
Man.
Don't do that to me. All right, hold it. Calm down, everybody.
Hey, what do you mean? I didn't pee you, whatever.
No. That was not what was being said
You don't even understand what I'm saying.
He hung up, man.
I was saying, do you know how many articles...
Then call him back.
Okay.
You're Howard Stern. If you're the man I support, the man I believe in.
Do you think I'm making fun of you?
No, man, but I'm telling you, this guy attacked me in the press. I'm not making that up.
We got that.
There's about 4 minutes left on it, and you should really listen to it.
Do we call him back? It just goes on and on and on, right? I just got to take a break. That's the problem.
He's incredible.
Oh, I love it. Hard to believe we'll never be hearing this again.
Oh, my goodness.
Where is the Entertainment Tonight sad theme?
Cart Machine 3.
Oh, right. E.T. That's right. E.T. stands for Entertainment Tonight. All right, we'll be back with more of our tribute right after these words.
You're listening to the man who always believed Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
746 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, a stalled 18-wheeler in the Mixmaster. Northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. The left lane is blocked. Northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton is slow back to Marsalis. Westbound I-30 East R.L. Thornton is backed up past 2nd. And northbound I-35 Stemmons is slowed at the tollway. An accident Inwood on-ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. Police are blocking the left lane of the northbound service road. A stalled 18-wheeler southbound Shiloh past Kingsley blocking the intersection. Kingsley or Garland are alternate routes to 635 LBJ. A multi-car accident, Trinity Mills at Midway. In Fort Worth, a jackknifed 18-wheeler has been moved to the shoulder northbound Loop 820 at Barry. The freeway is still shut down between Highway 287 and Wilbarger as they're getting the remaining debris off the highway. People are trying to get by on the grass on the left shoulder. That has traffic backed up to Sun Valley. And in Carrollton, an accident, Josie south of Rosemead. Eagle weather nice today, mostly sunny, windy, and warmer. A high of 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 53. Right now, 39 in Fort Worth. It's 42 in Dallas. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the Eagle's second Harley giveaway, and you could ride this fat boy home. To win the bike, you need a key. To win a key, listen for these songs. Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart. Rush, Tom Sawyer. Boy, have a cigar. Anytime today, if you hear any of those songs, be caller 9 at 787-197-1. You'll get a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. And keep it on the Eagle to find out where you can go to see the bike for yourself. Harley Trailer, courtesy of CNS Trailer World, your full-service trailer dealer. It's Harley Giveaway number 2 from 97.1, The Eagle.
Movie Threesome. Stephen Baldwin's in a new movie called Threesome. It opens April.
Oh, but...
something for me to look at.
Yeah. He'll sit on your lap.
Little beefcake.
Ask him to take off his shirt. In this new movie, Threesome, it's Steve Baldwin, this other dude, and...
you don't know who the other dude is?
Let me see. They got his name listed here. Josh Charles from Dead Poets Society. And Lara Flynn Boyle.
Yeah. From Twin Peaks.
So... And the... the Temp.
The Temp, that's right.
She is gorgeous. So So here's the plot of the movie. I've seen it. It's coming out on Friday. It's about these two guys. They're roommates in college, and Lara Flynn Boyle moves in with them. And they're... Well, I guess should I tell this part of it?
No, I want to see if there's a plot twist that's got a kind of wacky thing to it. I want to know what it is from watching the movie.
I got to tell you this.
Oh.
There's this really cool thing that happens in the movie.
Then I'm going to tell you about the crying game.
Oh, forget it then. Has that come out on video yet?
Have I got that?
If it's not on video, I haven't seen it.
I forget.
Anyway, all right. I won't tell you the secret of the threesome. It's not so much a secret, but it makes it more interesting.
You're talking about the part that you already told? That she gets put in the room because of a name thing?
No.
Oh.
That's no secret.
Then don't tell the other part.
It's just a very questionable threesome. I think it's a pretty cool movie, and it opens... when does it open? April 8th, whenever that is.
That's a week from now, I guess.
From TriStar Pictures, rated R. So you know it's going to be good.
97.1 The Eagle.
Okay, Big D. Snarf some vitamins, guzzle some Java, and get ready to rumble. Because the grand opening frenzy at the newest Sportstown Megastore in Prestonwood continues all this week. That's right. Our monster grand opening sale has been so successful. We're going to let the madness continue. That means thousands of great items still on sale. And, of course, our grand prize drawing for a free trip to Club Med in Mexico. When it comes to selection at Sportstown, we're not talking big. We're talking huge. We're talking enormous. We're talking larger than a running back's bank account. Everything you need for every imaginable sport is right here at Guaranteed. Can't get any lower than this prices. So come on, Dallas, let's dance at Sportstown's awesome grand opening sale across from the Prestonwood Mall, corner of Arapahoe and a toll road. Sportstown, we got the goods.
Now save 20% on all Huffy bikes, including mountain bikes, cross trainers, and children's bikes. Sale price is good at all Metroplex Sportstowns during the grand opening celebration of the newest Sportstown across from Prestonwood Mall.
I couldn't believe it when my doctor told me I had genital warts.
I was embarrassed, angry,
scared.
Genital warts.
Yeah, I was treated, and I thought the warts were gone.
Treatment? My doctor gave me a choice. Painful acids or surgery.
But the warts came back.
I found it hard to look forward to the next day.
I was willing to do anything. I just wanted to get rid of the warts. Then I heard about the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service.
Call 1-800-501-2224.
They refer you to a physician who has a choice of effective treatments.
One treatment not only gets rid of the warts, it helps fight the infection that causes them to return. No painful acids or surgery.
It worked for me.
Call the Genital Warts Physician Referral Service for the name of a physician in your area. Call 1-800-501-2224. Some patients may experience flu-like symptoms. Treatment for patients 18 years of age or older.
It's 7:52 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we're back with the best of Stern and more of some of the greatest moments Sam Kinison ever brought to the Howard Stern Show.
All right, let's get back to our tribute. We're not supposed to be, digressing here. We're trying to stick to the tribute. Let's see how the people are liking the tribute. Well, I'll ask them that after we get to the tape. So there's just a couple of more minutes left on this. Kinison went wild after that Goldthwait call.
I'm troublemaker.
I'm with you.
I've got it in the paper. I've got it on video where he attacked me. I never did a thing to him.
What I'm trying to say, let me just make my point. My point was that Goldthwait reads something and then you read something.
He's a jerk. He's a terrible actor. He's a creep. And he's took 2 or 3 things that I've turned down because they go to him. Just like what you heard him say. As soon as they fired me off of Tooks, they offered it to him because he's the poor man,
Wait
Sam
a second.
Kinison.
Let me say something about Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison, because he was making no sense.
Yeah, you're trying to calm him down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him feeling good about it. Because it made no sense. I mean, what's wrong with if a movie studio offers Bob Sam's part? I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Like Bob petitioned for it.
Yeah. All right, I think we got the idea on this one. We'll keep moving along.
Okay.
We'll keep moving along because I don't want to miss out on the other clips, and it's already 5 of 8.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? What do you got now?
Well, I think we ought to go to the day. Now, another classic day was when Sam came in with all those guys, Jack Riley, Pat McCormick, and Chuck McCann.
Yeah.
And we could start it off with a short clip.
How about the Jessica Hahn, Sam moving his bowels all over?
That's
we can get to that.
That's a favorite. Everyone's calling for that one.
We can get to that. I think we should.
I'll get to that. You know what I'll do? I'll play the song, the Sam Kinison tribute song, and then we'll get to another tape. That's the way I'll do it.
Goodbye, Kinison, my old friend. It's sad that car crash was your end. You were so funny and a real great guy. You used to make me laugh so hard I'd cry. You drink and do drugs that could choke a horse without remorse. Now I miss the sounds of Kinison. The comic outlaws are all lost because you always were the boss. In comedy you really were the king. You could break balls about most anything.
Well, life was tough. But at least I was able to live it out, and I was able to face death and not be afraid. And well, now I'm ready to go to heaven and be with Jesus. And hey.
Now we miss the sounds of Kinison.
Oh, Jesus,
Who cares? You used profanity. You goofed on the world's insanity. You really led a real wild life. You were a wise ass, but a real wild guy.
Do we like to wear rubbers, guys?
Champagne. Rubbers! Both made you nuts, but you had guts. How I miss the sounds of Kinison.
I didn't come to be Jesus, the miracle caterer.
You were a bright and shining star. You loved to play your rock guitar. You were so funny every time you snapped. Compared to you, the others all were crap.
I'm a nasty pope. I'm a nasty pope. because of you, I'll never joke again. We'll see you later, Jesus.
And now we'll miss the sounds of Kinison. The way you died was such a shame. The world without you's not the same. The way you screamed, those jokes could raise the dead. Yet fame and fortune never went to your head. You're here. You're gone. We'll surely miss you and your beret. What can we say? It's goodbye to the sounds of Kinison.
You know, I was just listening to the end of the Goldthwait thing because he gets crazy from his conversation with Goldthwait. Well, he was so excited that he just done great radio. It didn't matter what was going on. That was funny. Let me take a short break. What's coming up next?
Okay, there was a,
see if the people are reacting well. You digging the tribute or what? Hello? Are you enjoying the tribute? Why the hell is nobody on the phone?
Hello?
The light blinks and nobody's there.
I'm here.
How you enjoying the tribute?
Oh, it's great. This is Chauncey. I'm stepping out.
Oh.
He's not an unbiased.
Did you read Chauncey's thing in Stepping Out? He did, like, Sam's on the cover and it's got the date of birth and death.
Yeah.
If you read the article, Chauncey talks about how they had their fight. Remember they had their fight?
Yeah, I don't think Sam really remembered that
But it was
one.
like, this interviewer and Sam finally came to terms about a year ago when I did my final interview.
You're a lunatic, you know that?
I thought that was a nice gesture, wasn't it?
Chauncey, you write for a magazine that is given away free in supermarkets that nobody, even people in Jersey, can't find.
You know,
Who was telling me they were in Jersey the other day, can't even find this guy's magazine?
Who said that?
Who said that? Somebody comes up to me, I live in Jersey, I've never seen this magazine.
Oh, come on, that's not true. There's 80,000 copies.
Parrot cage liner.
I don't want to talk about
He's been writing about Kinison like it was a major feud going on between this reporter and... He called up Sam on the phone. Sam would talk to anybody, and he didn't know what he was.
No, Sam wouldn't talk to me that day. In fact, do you remember?
Oh, all right. Okay, please. I got to go, Chauncey. I just
right.
wanted to know your opinion on the tribute. That's all.
I think it's great. You know what, though? When you guys first started at the beginning of the week, I was disappointed because I really thought that you were going to be out in Los Angeles. And then, but as the week went on, I got to say that, it's been great.
We do better work here than...
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's been great.
Any spelling errors on the cover of your magazine this week? That's what we'd like to do. We like to pick out the spelling errors.
Oh, come on.
All right, take it easy.
Tenuta with a T.
Yeah, Tenuta. My exclusive interview with Judy Tenuta. All right.
I knew this was a mistake.
All right, goodbye.
See you
All right.
That's right.
Tenuta's right.
No. He that's what I'm saying. I was telling him it was with a T. He writes it with a D.
Yeah, right. Tenuta. All right, listen, let me take a break, and then I'll start getting into more stuff. You know what? What do you got next?
Well, I thought when we come back, there was like a 2-day period, a 3-day period right around the U.S. Open stores when Sam just partied like nonstop for a bunch of days, and he came in.
With girls.
One of those days, the last day that he came in, he just would pick people up along the way.
Yeah, by the end of the week, it was there was like about 15 girls in here. And, like, even guys, too.
He found a couple of people dancing on tables at the China Club, some of the bouncers, people who would just... If you went to the China Club and were lucky enough to stay till 5 in the morning, you became part of the caravan.
Yeah, right, and you just kept traveling with them.
He had an art dealer with him.
Yeah,
I mean, just people I never saw.
I know, it was frightening.
And
we would get yelled at after he came because the executives here would be mad because the hallways would be littered with people and garbage and... Bottles.
It's actually these clips lead to the Meg Griffin bit, which was
good. Oh, good. All right, we got a lot of big stuff coming up. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:01 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, a stalled 18-wheeler in the Mixmaster northbound I-35 south. R.L. Thornton ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. The left lane is blocked. Northbound I-35 South Earl Thornton is slow back to Marsalis. Westbound I-30 East Earl Thornton is backed up past Ferguson. And northbound I-35 Stemmons is slow to the tollway. A couple of accidents in Dallas. One northbound Buckner Loop 12 at I-30 East Earl Thornton. Another Inwood on-ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. Police are blocking the left lane of the northbound service road. In Fort Worth, northbound East Loop 820 at Berry, a previously jackknifed 18-wheeler is now on the median. The backup is about a quarter mile unwinding now. In Bedford, an accident westbound 183 at Brown Trail. Two left lanes are blocked. The westbound backup is to the 121-183 merge. Eastbound onlooker backup to East Loop 820. And in Carrollton, an accident, Josie south of Rosemead. Eagle weather mostly sunny today, windy and warmer with a high of 71. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 53. Right now 43 in Dallas. It's 39 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Take it to the hoop and take home a trophy. You know what to do with a round ball. So grab a couple friends and sign up for the Eagles Take It to the Hoop. It's a benefit event for the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children. Take It to the Hoop, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament April 16th and 17th at Wet n Wild in Arlington, sponsored by 97.1. Hoops, food, fun, and prizes. And you're helping out the kids at Scottish Rite. The number of teams is limited, so get your application now at any Metroplex Footex. Competition is open to men and women, adults and kids over 10. Deadline for entry is April 13th. For more info, call Metro 817-467-9088. That's 817-467-9088. Take it to the hoop from 97.1 The Eagle.
Guess who just staged the greatest comeback in rock history? Meatloaf. That's right, Meatloaf. What's it been, 17 years since Bat Out of Hell? I think so. 17 years. And the sequel, Bat Out of Hell 2, came out late 1993 and has already sold 4 million copies. Hey, good for him, man. I like Meatloaf. And it's available at Coconuts and Record Town, and it features the Grammy-winning hit, I Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That. And now everyone's talking about his forthcoming Everything Louder World Tour. The 2-hour performances feature classics and new music like Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through. The tickets go on sale April 9th, and since his recent show at Madison Square Garden sold out in 90 minutes, you better call Ticketmaster soon. It's Meatloaf.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas. Friday, start your weekend off with a jolt with Fox's high-voltage double feature. First, Briscoe goes to Nevada to clean up the casinos and mop up the mob, but ends up torn between two sexy showgirls.
For some reason, I feel lucky.
Can he tame the original Sin City, or will he give in to temptation?
All work and no play makes Briscoe a dull boy.
On an all-new Briscoe County Jr. Then, the show that USA Today says is as out there as network television gets, and TV Guide calls suspenseful, scary, and fun, takes you on an unforgettable journey into the mind of a madman.
He kills because he likes it.
Prepare yourself for a trip to the edge of sanity.
Step away!
And beyond. The X-Files after Briscoe County Jr. Friday on Fox.
Don't miss Briscoe County Jr. and X-Files Friday starting at 7 p.m. on KDAF Fox 33.
Hard charging parts, smooth riding parts, big blocking and locking parts. Western Auto goes stranger to these parts.
If you fix your own car, you're saving serious cash. But you can save even more when you get your parts at Western Auto. Hey, nobody sells parts for less than Western Auto. With our national purchasing power, we guarantee our everyday low prices on any part you need. We're so sure about our prices that if you should spot a lower advertised price on any product we carry, Western Auto not only matches it, we beat it by 5%, guarantee. So why fool around? For serious parts and serious savings, it's Western Auto. We know what you want.
Like Castrol Motor Oil for maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. Save on Castrol at Western Auto, where this week official NBA team caps are free with a 12-quart Castrol purchase.
It's 8:05 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
Jackie Platinum joke Paige Martling to order Jackie's wild new comedy CD or cassette. You'll get 78 raunchy minutes and a free full-color Jokeland catalog. It's only $10 plus $3 for shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. And Saturday night, April 16th, Jackie has one big show at Club A in Sayreville, New Jersey. For information, call 516-922-WINE. Here's more of the tribute to comedy legend Sam Kinison on the Best of Stern.
This is, if you remember the fabulous Luna.
Hold it a second. If it was Entertainment Tonight, we'd have a picture of Sam with the years that he was, alive and then dead.
Yeah.
But we don't have that. We don't have that. Why don't they invent something where you can show pictures at the same time that you're talking?
On radio?
No, just call it something different than radio.
No, television.
Television. That would be a great invention. All right, give me that.
Okay.
The hell are we doing on radio?
So now to sort of set up the scene,
yes.
Sam is here. He's got two women that he met at the China Club who were dancing on the table, a woman named Luna. Every outlaw is coming in and out of the studio, people they met along the way, and it's really a wild scene. This sort of is mostly Luna, but it captures some of the wildness of the day.
I'll be right back, Howard.
All right, Sam. You take care of all the women.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay. Wait till Tom sees naked women walking through the halls. Well, that's the other thing. We always get in trouble when he brings all these women in. That's the thing that I remember. And there were women naked and, jumping on top of me. And
it was a wild day.
It was wild.
Total bedlam.
Yeah, because he'd been here for 3 days. He collected so many people.
One of the girls, I'll never forget, she was wearing spiked heels and a belt.
And that was it.
And that was it.
And that was it. That was it.
She had this belt on. It was the funniest thing. And a hat.
Yeah.
But you always have to wear a hat.
And they look pretty good, too.
Really? Well, you give that girl her belt.
Here it is.
I don't want her to be completely naked.
They were great.
Don't mind my compass.
Send him to WJ. Don't mind my compass. Of course, Sam has whipped it out again. Don't mind my compass. I take.
And Sam's walking out naked.
Sam's naked in the hall.
Well, that's our effort to beautify K-Rock.
Well, now I can put my pants back on.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't know you were naked, Howard.
Now, the girl in the background there, I didn't know you were naked, Howard, is another one of these women that he picked up.
That's Luna.
That's Luna, but she's from East Africa, and she's a very attractive black woman, but she was not a stripper or anything, but Sam was trying to get her to go to bed with him. So whenever she started talking about East Africa and South Africa's problems, and she needed to use the medium, Sam didn't care. He was going to agree with her on anything, as long as he could try to sort of get in her pants.
Yes, Luna, he is naked.
I have my underpants on.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Except they're like, oh, yes. Now, where are you from? You from South Africa?
I'm from East Africa, northeast from Somalia.
Oh, there.
The exact same place as
I have
Imam.
no
That's why
problem
she
in my
looks like
country.
her.
I'm very freedom. I have everything I need there, but I will feel the same things like, say...
Now, East Africa, that's near what, Hempstead?
Oh, God.
I went too far.
What?
What?
I don't have headphones because I gave them to our delegate from East Africa.
Yeah.
But
a delegate.
I think Sam's
well, thank you,
trouble.
Mitch.
That's what he's trying to tell.
And Beth, my friend.
Yeah, well, go ahead, yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, no, Malik and Sabrina are under the impression that I'm here carrying on. And
oh, please.
I know, no, they did. They're very upset.
They were here. They saw what was going on.
Yeah.
And he's on the radio with all these girls, and they're always calling him in the other room upset.
Yeah.
But it was always the same scenario over and over again.
Actually, this time was particularly funny. They showed up with Sam, but they've been up for so many days.
Right.
They were so tired, and they left at like 8 o'clock to go home and to go back to the hotel and get some sleep.
Right.
They turned on the radio.
Right.
So they weren't here, and all they heard what was on the radio. It was making them nuts.
I know. And every minute he's leaving the room to negotiate with them, and then try to get back in here and get some jokes in on the air, and just see what's going on. It was a nut house. Couldn't do a radio show.
I thought it was in the spirit of good fun.
I love them because they're from Morocco and they're really nice to me. And
they're from who?
Yeah, they think that
they're from Morocco and.
Morocco.
I mean, I would say to them, have a good time tonight.
Now here's this perfect stranger who Sam has just met, and she is now saying how much she likes Malika and Sabrina, Sam's girlfriends. And it's driving them crazy back in the hotel because who is this girl to say that she likes them? And everyone is just... And then the phone calls start.
They play the maracas is what.
I think, you know,
Maraca.
Oh, we're rocking Rascals tonight, my friend. What time are those shows? Those shows, I believe, are what, 8 and 11? 8 and 11.
Yeah, those would be great.
Sam, you must know they're from Roca.
They're from Roca.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Do you know them or?
Oh, yeah, I know them. I know them.
On the road to Morocco. All right, listen. Evidently, the girls were...
Hey, man. It was about freeing South Africa.
Now, wait a second. Luna, I notice every time Sam kisses you, you pull back a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
No.
To all our soldiers at sea that are listening.
Yeah.
I will never play Sun City. I will never play Sun City.
If they gave me $1 million, I might.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, come on, Robin.
No,
$1 million.
Luna's here. Don't say it in front of Luna.
We go over, Robin.
I love Luna. I'm serious, Luna. I would never do anything to contribute to the political situation.
Now, Sam has her, I think, on his lap, and he's kissing her.
Right, he's got her hand at least.
Yeah, and
he's proposing that he'll never play Sun City.
Not that anyone's asking him, but he will never play Sun City, and he's trying desperately to get to know this girl.
Africa is like...
But Howard and I have different problems facing us.
I know.
I can't believe you've gotten into a political debate.
I can't believe the girls are actually under control and behaving themselves.
Yeah, they're listening.
I think my question, you asked me to say whatever I feel like.
Yes, because you're an American now.
Tell Sam it's a party.
Yeah, I'm glad
There's a
to
big
be...
party there.
Let's just want to say crack. Get away, man.
I'm having a great time, but I would say, like... Someone should talk about South Africa, whatever it is. And
I know it was
Somalia, East Africa, I know.
Why don't you take your clothes off?
Taking clothes off is more than... It's like nothing for me when it's coming to South Africa. I will take off clothes.
No, I understand that.
One of those strippers is yelling at you're in America, baby. Take your clothes off. Nobody cares about South Africa. And Sam's like trying to sympathize with her.
Diplomatically.
Yeah.
He wants her clothes off too.
Right.
A different thing. That's.
In other words, you will take your clothes off when South Africa's freed.
But
that's close.
Right.
Maybe I will do for maybe privacy, but
no, Luna. What they're trying to say. You see, Howard's show is very satirical. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of comedy, a lot of fun. That's all.
I'm ready to lose my mind, Rob.
We really do care about world causes, don't we, Howard?
Howard, and
yeah, it's a little hard to ask you that now.
Answer me. You're not answering my question.
What is that?
You really care about South Africa or not?
Hey, do I look like a guy who doesn't care about South Africa? No, there was so. He got her to the hotel room.
Yeah, but they eventually had to throw her out.
Yeah, because she wouldn't take her clothes off. Sam was very annoyed. He said, hey, she wouldn't take her clothes off. She kept rattling on about South Africa. And what was Sam going to do about South Africa? Well, anyway, so the room got so disgusting in here that Meg, who used to follow us here on the radio, she got so crazed over it. She didn't want to come into the room because it smelled from sex and women and drinking and...
Yeah, she would have to follow and just be hit with whatever was occurring.
Well, it went past that. She was denouncing Sam's whole lifestyle because she felt that by being on the radio, he was condoning...
Or promoting.
I mean, she somehow had Sam tied into promoting AIDS.
Yeah,
I know. That lifestyle promoted AIDS and just really was all over the place.
She was all over the place, so then we wrote this bit. This kind of capsulizes it. The Meg Griffin has fun routine. Because Meg was just out of her mind after this, so...
Everyone in Radioland knows that the most fun a disc jockey can have is sitting in on the Howard Stern Show. It's every DJ's dream to come in and chat with superstar Howard Stern. That's why Meg Griffin is the envy of every air personality.
Meg is here, Robin.
Oh, well, look at that.
Lucky Meg gets to exchange opinions with Howard every day.
There's just some stuff that's right and there's some stuff that's wrong, and we all have our own opinions on it, and that whole deal is way wrong.
You can always rely on cordial chit-chat when Meg pinpoints society's ills.
You've never been upset about nothing, Robin,
Wait, you get upset because you see Sam's friends who you don't like their lifestyle? You mean you get upset
I get upset with the carrying on as if it's something that should be credited and laughed at and la-di-da when people are dying as a result of some of this behavior. Yeah.
You think...
Okay, you want to get serious?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Meg is always in philosophical step with the program as she runs in each day to offer homespun wisdom.
Because I think sometimes you do anything on these airwaves to get ratings, and that upsets me too.
Well, hey, let me tell you something.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with crack either, right? People like it, so let's push it.
Nothing wrong with crack?
You see us doing that all the time?
Do I do crack?
Just because something's popular, it doesn't mean that it's good.
Whoa. Solid and flawless logic. That's why the Howard Stern Show is always quick to embrace a fellow DJ.
So Kinison's an evil man?
I don't like what he stands for.
What does he stand for?
What does he stand for?
Nothing.
That's not true. Why would you say he's an evil man?
Abusing women.
Abusing women?
Being up for days on end out of his mind near a heart attack. Okay?
You're against his lifestyle, but you're for... like when the Beatles and the Stones do it.
Right. I mean, when they're having 5 and 6 women in a room.
I don't see them doing that now, and I certainly don't put them on the air and make jokes about it and encourage it.
It's fun to hear friends having stable conversation.
When I walk in and see that garbage in the hallways, I'm going to get upset about it because I think it stinks.
And I think it's funny.
Well, I know you do. Everybody knows you do. It's Dante's Inferno in here.
Even-tempered comments are in the air.
I am slowly taking over.
Oh, I know you are. People like you are taking over the world.
I am taking over the world, and I control the station now.
That's right. You probably do.
Respect for others' craft is the key to good working relationships.
I simply don't enjoy walking in on it as often as I do here. Oh,
yeah.
It stinks when you walk into this room after some of those shows.
You'll probably... Yeesh. Calm the frig down, Meg. Have some fun.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They look like they're about 16 and they don't have any clothes on and they're dripping all over these pimp types.
So Lucky Meg gets to pick up the ball after Howard drops it. Yes, there's real philosophy going on here.
Well, I am a mental case. I'll admit that.
No. When she's not busy falling off her horse, Meg's having fun exchanges with America's hero on The Howard Stern Show.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
We'll be back with more of our tribute, Robin, right after these words. How was that? Good?
Very good.
You like that?
You're listening to a man who hires people with speech impediments. Sight unseen. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:18 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, an accident southbound 75 Central past 635 LBJ. 5 cars are involved. The left lane is blocked. The backup is to Spring Valley. A stalled 18-wheeler in the Mixmaster northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. The left lane is blocked. Northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton is slow back to Marsalis. Westbound I-30 East R.L. Thornton is backed up past Ferguson. And northbound I-35 Stemmons is slow to the tollway. A couple of side streets accidents. Webb Chapel Extension at Northwest Highway. Also northbound Buckner Loop 12 at I-30 East R.L. Thornton. And in Bedford, an accident. Westbound 183 at Brown Trail. The 2 left lanes are blocked. The westbound backup is to the 121-183 merge. The eastbound backup has onlooker backup to East Loop 820. Eagle weather, mostly sunny, windy, and warmer today. We're back into the 70s, a high of 71, and it should stay that way for a couple of days. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 53. Right now, 41 in Fort Worth. It's 43 in Dallas. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the Eagle's second Harley giveaway, and you could ride this fat boy home. To win the bike, you need a key. To win a key, listen for these songs. ZZ Top, Just Got Paid.
Just got paid today. Got me a packet full of change.
Rush, Free Will.
I will choose up my fear. I will choose free will.
And Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Anytime today you hear any of those songs, be caller 9 at 787-197-1. You'll get a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. And keep it on the Eagle to find out where you can go to see the bike for yourself. Harley Trailer courtesy of CNS Trailer World, your full-service trailer dealer. It's Harley giveaway number 2 from 97.1 The Eagle.
Chances are you're in your car right now. Look around you. Now, one of those dopes behind the wheel may be about to try to turn you into road pizza. Well, if or when you are violated on the road and there's a personal injury involved, who are you going to call? Who is it you're going to call? Don't just don't sit there in your car and take it. You have rights, you know. Call attorney Brian Loncar. That's right. Brian Loncar of the law firm Loncar and Associates. at 1-800-285-HURT, H-U-R-T, and let him explain your legal rights. Your attorney, Brian Loncar, will answer all of your questions about what you legally have coming to you if you've been injured in a car accident that wasn't your fault. Questions like who will pay for the damage to your car, temporary transportation, doctor's visits, medical bills, lost wages, recovery for pain and suffering, and a lot more you need to know. So don't wait till it's too late. Take action now to get what you legally have coming to you. For a free consultation, call Loncar and Associates today at 1-800-285-HURT. Try to remember that number. And as soon as you're hurt, don't just call them immediately. In fact, if you think you're going to be hurt, call them immediately. You might not even know you're hurt. You know you don't know when you're hurt? You know I was hurt yesterday, I didn't know it, but I called Loncar and they told me I was hurt? No, they would never do that. You really have to legitimately be hurt in an accident, but you do want to speak to Loncar. Loncar and Associates, they're large enough to handle the most complicated injury case, but small enough to care about each individual client. You'll like dealing with Loncar and Associates in Dallas at 1-800-285-HURT, H-U-R-T.
All attorneys are fully licensed for the practice of law by the state of Texas, not certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization.
97.1 Eagle. You know the name. It's the Men's Club, the ultimate in entertainment, first-class dining, and world-class fun, featuring 400 gorgeous entertainers. The Men's Club, a place that pampers you like no other.
Oh, what a meal. I haven't eaten like this since the last time we went over.
The Men's Club. You see it featured in Playboy. You hear about its international celebrities. Now, you can be a part of the Men's Club experience. You can even start working on your tan. At the Men's Club, we'll serve your lunch poolside and show you the time of your life.
The time is 5 to 7 every Friday evening at our crawfish boil. Free mud bugs and fixins, live music, drink specials, and beautiful entertainers out by the pool. It's a tail pension party to remember.
The Men's Club, bullish on business, perfect for pleasure. You know you deserve the best. Northwest Highway at Simmons Freeway.
Total lease payment 7176, first 300, security 2250, down 2849 to a contract option at end 15470 plus fees, license, registration, taxes, and primary lender's approval based on MSRP. Your price may vary 15 cents per mile over 30,000.
Get a Diamante for $2.99 a month, and you'll want to celebrate at your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer. Celebrate the new 1994 Diamante ES, loaded. $2.99 a month, only 24 months. Celebrate Mitsubishi Luxury, the state-of-the-art Diamante ES, loaded with V6 power, air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette with equalizer, dual airbags, power seats and windows. $2.99 a month, 24 months, and best of all, every credit application will be accepted. Celebrate! Hurry to your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer today for Diamante ES, loaded, air, automatic, dual airbags, and more. $2.99 a month, 24 months. Mitsubishi Luxury, $2.99 a month.
It's 8:23 and 97.1, the Eagle.
Now, the author of Private Parts, the #1 book on any list that matters. It's the king of all media, Howard Stern.
Maria Melito bringing you the best of Stern. And let's get back to that tribute to the late, great Sam Kinison on the best of Stern.
One of my favorite Sam Kinison moments. I just went through a lot of it. And I love this. This is just so good. We were in the middle of fighting with everyone, and Sam and I were really just fighting. And then Leslie West got into a fight with Sam.
Actually, what happened with this clip was after you and Sam, this was Sam's first day back.
Right.
You had accepted him back, but a lot of the listeners and a lot of people we know didn't accept him back, and we're trying to tell you not to Sam will only screw you again. Don't accept him back.
Right. But I accepted him back, and then Leslie called in because Sam and Leslie never resolved their differences. I mean, they did eventually, but I'm saying at this point.
It was still an issue.
And Leslie ended up calling Sam fat, which was unbelievable. With Bon Jovi.
Oh, I didn't go with him or I wouldn't be here.
You're full of crap.
Is this Leslie?
Sam.
I'm full of crap, my bud.
Sam, let me ask you a question.
What?
What's your problem?
What's my problem?
First of all, I don't know Sally.
I guess I'm used to like 100 $150,000 a month income. Maybe that's my problem.
Wait a second.
What's your problem, man? You're the only one that got paid for Lenny Bruce's mom's benefit.
So let me ask you a question.
What? What, I used you for Wild Thing?
No, wait a second. You didn't.
I heard it all, man. I was listening to the radio that day.
Let me ask you a question.
You were going to have me on your show on MTV, but since I had a problem with Howard, I'm out of the picture. I used you. You're just like Jessica. I used everybody all of a second.
If you shut up for a second, I'll tell you what I said.
Then you better be a better schmoozer than me.
I called Mitchell while you were on the show and said, I'm doing a TV show. I'd like Sam to be on. Before you go to Hawaii, call me when you get off the show. Nobody called. Nobody gave a crap because I'm not important enough, I guess. And that's why I said, and Sam didn't call me back. So the hell?
Wait a second. Mitchell's here. What?
Mitchell
wrote the number down on a napkin.
What?
I wrote his number down on a napkin.
On a napkin, right?
I gave it to Jackie. He rewrote it. It was a different number.
Hey, the war went down. You chose Howard. You turned on me like a rabid dog, dude.
Well, what is this choosing thing? He didn't choose Howard. It was between you two guys. What do you mean chose Howard?
He went with you, which is fine. He's known you longer. He loves you more, and it's fine. But he turned on me like an animal and a rabid dog.
But that's not the issue. The issue is that you're accusing...
Without talking to me, without any of my side of the story.
You're saying that he asked for money, but there was a good reason why he asked for money.
He did. He's the only guy that got paid. He knows.
Let me ask you a question. I'll tell you damn well why I asked for money.
Why?
I came up with your Wild Thing. You promised me to produce it, and you lied to me, you fat son of a bitch.
Yeah, like you didn't to me, dude. Hang up, because you know I'm going to say that you said it was $2,000 a show for 5 shows and ended up being $42,000. So yeah, I lied to you. Great. Yeah, produce my show, please. I want to pay 6 times more than what it costs.
That was another one because he told Sam went out on the road and wanted to do Wild Thing with Leslie. So he told Leslie, he just said to Leslie, go out and get equipment and set the whole thing up. But Sam didn't realize you're talking to a professional musician
who wants top of the line everything.
Right, and Sam said, yeah, get top of the line. Well, how much could it cost? Well, it ended up Sam went out and did all these live shows and ended up costing him a fortune. But it wasn't really like Leslie was out to sabotage him or something.
He didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't like he was putting the money in his pocket.
Another great moment, another great argument that Sam had on the air was with Ronnie the limo driver. Remember that?
Yeah, until Gary mentioned it, I had forgotten that happened.
Now, you got to keep in mind, first Jessica had called early that morning, and she said, you used me in your Wild Thing video, you used me to sell posters. They had a big, long argument.
Right.
Then Ronnie called. I mean, this is all the same day.
Right.
Sam's really getting ganged up on.
Yeah, he was really getting ganged up. And then Ronnie the limo driver calls in. I mean, Ronnie the limo driver, which bothered Sam more than anyone because Ronnie the limo driver is like the everyman. You know, he's one of the fans on the street.
Yeah. And if he's not buying it, then nobody is.
Right. No one's buying Sam's crap. And Ronnie was brutal that day. And Ronnie's Ronnie's a friend of mine and obviously very protective of me.
Yes.
I had already forgiven Sam, but Ronnie wouldn't. Who's on the phone?
Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie the limo driver.
Oh, bring him on. Come on, Ronnie.
Okay, here we go.
Come and get me, Ronnie.
We didn't get to the snippet, but...
Ronnie?
This is the guy who wanted to take me on, right?
Let me say something, too, that Sam really respected Ronnie after this because whenever he saw Ronnie, like at the U.S. Open Source and stuff, he's putting his arms around him, Sam, and hey, it's Ronnie the limo driver, everybody. You know, he actually kind of liked this.
You get a hold of me, boy. He hates
Ronnie
me.
told me not to have you back on the show. Now, Ronnie, why was that?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's a user.
I'm a user, right?
You're a user.
Yeah, I'm a user,
You're
Ronnie.
definitely a
Ronnie,
user.
is your name Ronnie?
That's my name.
So I'm going to get the R right.
Get it right.
I'm a user?
You're a user. You used everybody that's been on his show.
Everybody.
Everybody that's been on his show.
I stole everything from Howard.
I didn't say you stole everything from
Well, what are
Howard.
you saying, Ronnie?
But
Get your
you
facts right. Don't make me dragnet you, dude.
You use everybody that's been on his show, okay?
I'm a user.
You use Jessica.
I use Jessica. I love this.
Right. As soon as you would
her mom dies, he's going, I like to do the thing where, she has sex with Mr. Ed, and I used her.
Okay, you threw him away. You didn't need him anymore.
What are you attacking me now for?
Wait a second. I use Jessica?
That's right.
Ask her what her sales from the Wild Thing poster are, my friend.
But why did you put her in your video?
Because she was the obvious choice, and it was something she jumped up and down to do, and it was brilliant. It was a statement. It was a gang rape fantasy of all the metal rock groups against organized religion. But you wouldn't know that because you're too busy driving a limo.
That's right. That's right.
Don't mess with me, Ronnie.
I'm busy driving a limo.
Great. Well, that's not a bad job, but it is when you try to step out of the limo realm into artistic creator.
You are.
What?
I'm making just as much money as you are.
Well, you may want to, call your accountant and check that.
Yeah, well, you never know.
No, I don't.
Oh, believe me, he is. You should see what I have to pay him.
Yeah.
It's highway robbery.
Don't ask me, Ronnie. You don't even know anything about show business except that, you get called for rides.
Why did you call the show yesterday?
Why'd I call the show
What was
yesterday?
the reason you called the show yesterday?
Because I would desperately like to work out the thing with John and Howard.
Rascals, right?
What?
You couldn't sell out your appearance at Rascals, so you called
Rascals, my friend, is a warm-up for the gigs I really have to do, like Atlantic City next weekend.
Right, yeah, here you go again, you see? You see? That's why you came on the show today, because my
Do you
show
think, wait a second, Ronnie, do you think Rascals, is the level?
Now, and you're going to come on and badmouth them because they can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to come on and badmouth.
That's right. They made you do it. They made you set him up.
I haven't said any of that. Have I said that?
They made you do it.
Ronnie.
Oh, there's Ronnie.
What are you, sucking on exhaust fumes?
Not at all.
They made me do it. Rascals is my livelihood. Is this what we're talking about here?
You're going to say that they made you set him up, you know, and everything else, and Howard, I didn't really
Ronnie, did you hear the show when I called up and said I made a big mistake? It was my fault. I was out of line. I didn't know it would blow up to be this kind of a crisis. Did you hear that show?
It's part of the routine.
Sam's part of the routine. Part of the routine. Well, you check your tank and see if you need to fill up.
Do you think that Sam is not sincere, Ronnie?
Not at all.
See, because Ronnie, I get into the car, Ronnie starts working on me.
They're devout Howard fans. I understand that.
Yeah, I walk into the car and they say to me,
I understand that.
You know, because I said, well, wait a second, why wouldn't Sam be sincere? And Ronnie goes, I'm telling you, the guy is not sincere.
Then why didn't I do Z100, which I could do in a second?
Oh, yeah, you could do that, but I think it would be bad for your image.
It's not my style, Howard. I didn't cross you.
You don't want teeny boppers showing up at your show.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want.
Showing up at your show.
Yeah, I don't want young girls at my show, no.
They don't have 20.
No, I want yuppies that like Neil Young.
They don't have $25 a ticket to show up your shows. Howard fans do.
Ron, do your homework, will you, do?
I'm doing my homework.
All right, Ronnie, that was
I'm
good.
taking you all in, man.
All right, Ronnie.
Well, you got me, man. I'm down.
You're down. You're gone.
I'm begging for mercy.
Believe me. Believe me.
You got me hurt.
Even Ronnie and Sam made up after that. What is it?
No, it was just, Ronnie was great.
I know.
He wouldn't back down.
I know, it was great. It drove Sam nuts. Because Sam doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't mind having a show business argument, but when the guy in the limo, you know.
It's a real side skirmish.
Yeah. That's just one of those fun things. You know what I'm anxious to hear, Gary, is because I've never actually heard it.
Right.
We only played it once, and you and I were in a car, Robin, so you never heard it either. When Sam was at the Grammys, and he was up against PDQ Bach, and he lost.
Yeah.
But we didn't know, obviously, what was going to be the outcome of the Grammys. Oh, I got to take a break.
This was actually when the announcement was made.
Yeah.
At the Grammys. He had a cellular phone, right?
Yeah. I said to Sam, would you bring a phone in with you and be on the phone with us as you're at the Grammys, as you're finding out what's going to happen? He said, yeah, sure. He was convinced he was going to win, too, because the Grammys represented something to Sam. Sam was like, well, now the show business establishment will accept me. Right. Now this is going to be my big night to be like one of the mainstream kind of guys.
He was going to be ushered into the inner circle.
Yeah, he had a whole speech prepared, everything.
Well, the other cool thing, or the other sad thing about it, was that he was up against Dice, and Dice had this huge year.
Yeah.
But Dice really bothered him, and he figured he could beat Dice, but PDQ Bach just wasn't even a thought.
He even told me he wouldn't mind losing to Dice. Just PDQ Bach. I couldn't believe it either. I'd love to meet people who vote for Grammys and Emmys and stuff. Okay, I was talking about this the other day on the air. Sam, I was on Letterman, and Sam came in here and started critiquing my Letterman appearance. And he was on that night. He was going to be on that night. I said, you know, you're critiquing me. Let's see how you do, Mr. Big Shot. Oh, and he was talking about how he's going to have a great appearance. He's going to be doing all these great stand-up jokes and all this stuff that he prepared.
Well, basically, you told him
I'll be watching.
Put the whamma jamma on.
Yeah, I also said I'm going to put the whamma jamma on your Letterman. You're going to really screw up bad. And sure enough, Sam went on and really screwed up bad. I mean, it was all over the place.
Worse than your wildest dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I really did put the whamma jamma. And this is where he sort of vowed to me he'd never doubt my Letterman appearances again.
That's right. He'd never critique you.
And I know I had a pretty decent Letterman appearance the night before. It wasn't something that should have been critiqued, but Sam felt that he had to get involved. You know.
He was trying to help.
Yeah. I said, I don't need your help. We'll see how you do. After we see if you have a great appearance, then you can critique mine. And I'm putting the whamma jamma. What did I do? I really actually put a hex on him.
Yeah, he said, don't mess with me, man. I'll put the whamma jamma on you.
And
You're going to have a bad appearance tonight.
And he goes, go ahead. I don't care. I go, okay, here's the whamma jamma on you. So we called him up the next morning. We couldn't wait to call him and tell him how his Letterman... He even knew the Letterman appearance went bad.
Oh, yeah.
So, here we go.
Hello?
Sam.
Howard!
Hey, how you doing?
First of all, you had a better Letterman shot than I did.
Okay. Right off the bat, let's just say.
Right off the bat.
Oh, man, what happened?
Oh, man. Well, I didn't know it was, I was talking about amyl nitrate.
You didn't know you were doing that?
No, I didn't know that you couldn't talk about it.
Oh, I see.
I thought you had that.
They list it like it's a drug, like it's a narcotic.
Didn't you clear that with the people ahead of time?
You didn't talk
They
to Frank or
distrusted me,
Morty
you know?
about that?
They what?
They just trusted me to go on and do my thing.
Yeah.
But they switched me, too, man. They put me up front. I got there like at 5:20.
Yeah.
And I was so exhausted from your show.
I knew he was going to be a little wasted.
Oh, man.
Because you were drinking.
5:20, I got in makeup, and Mitchell and I were going to go in and figure out what bits I was going to do. The guy goes, "You're on."
Oh, boy.
And I went, "Hey, you never put the comic on first."
Sam always has, but this is Sam's excuse, you know.
Yeah, there's always an excuse.
Yeah, we were going to plan what we were going to do, but all of a sudden they say you're on. And
He comes into town to do Letterman.
Yeah.
Still hasn't planned what he's going to do.
5:20. But notice he's not really upset that he did badly, because he really could never do badly. It was controversial, his appearance.
No, tonight they're having the director of The Abyss second, and you're on.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh, man.
Uh-oh.
So I went out and I started talking about amyl nitrate, and they didn't.
See, I figured
I might as well have been talking about heroin or child porn or something, you know?
That would have been better.
Yeah, I told you can talk about Arsenio, you just can't talk about amyl nitrate.
Yeah, but when I was sitting there, I went, oh, Howard's got me. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Me and my big mouth. Me, Mr. Critique.
You did it.
I went, oh, he's got me.
Because, you know,
I jinxed myself is what I did. I jinxed myself on your show.
You did. You critiqued.
By critiquing the king. I jinxed myself. The Stern curse came on me.
He had the Stern curse on him. And the...
oh, dear.
Here, I found that tape of Whoopi Goldberg, a bad-mouthing Sam.
This was in England,
Yeah,
wasn't
right.
it?
This is over in London.
Yeah, why'd she do that?
Because
he had been really bad-mouthing her.
She sort of explains it.
All right.
But that's I'm trying to refrain from retorting to this
Sam was upset.
illiterate.
Sam was upset.
All right.
Impossible, talentless.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Turd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is a man who threatened to slap me in print. This is a man who said he would slap me.
Man.
I liked Sam. Sam was a friend of mine. And I tell you, I'm looking at, somebody sends me the Village Voice where he talked about Robin, he talked about Bob, and he talked about me. So he wanted to slap me in the face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't nice.
Well, I think that was pretty awful since I invited him over to the Comedy Store to try it.
Wow. Well, you know, there was always controversy.
There was always a body left in his wake, you know.
I'm kind of anxious to hear this Grammy thing when Gary was sitting next to Sam at the Grammys with a portable telephone. I've never heard it. So let me check that out, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll do some news for you. And then
we're not going to play the Jessica Hahn thing? That's what I've been waiting for.
Well, then we'll never get to news.
Well, I didn't say when.
We're going to play it, but I mean, you know, we got to get to important elements here. Don't you want to hear him at the Grammys, though? Aren't you a little bit curious? And then we'll play the Jessica thing, too. All right, so here it is. Gary at the Grammy Awards with Sam. And I thought this was great, Sam willing to bring the telephone in. And, you know, hey, he knew there was a chance he was going to lose. I don't know, but it's getting very complicated. But what we want to do
Did he win?
That's what we're waiting to hear.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll be back, right? I mean, we're not going to be back. Okay,
we're stopping. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Are we rolling? Okay, this is Boy Gary.
Yeah,
Sam, look, check it out. Howard and Robin had to leave, but I'm finishing up the show.
Is it what now?
You're live on the air with us.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, Howard and Robin aren't here, but we're trying to find out what happened or what's going on.
He's not live?
No, I'm here live.
I don't get it.
Howard had to go, but we're still doing the show. I'm finishing up.
Oh, you're taking care of it?
I'm taking care of it because we really...
Okay, but one category away. I just thought I'd call you to let you know.
Okay, what category happened so far?
We're at children's thing, and then it's comedy.
Okay, so you're standing back there waiting for them to announce the comedy category?
Yeah, they're going to announce the thing here, and then it's comedy.
So how long ago how far ahead do you think that'll be?
We're talking about 15, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. So Sam, man, you can do the commentary. Tell us exactly what's going on.
Good luck, Sam.
Good luck, man.
Oh, great,
Good luck,
man.
Sammy.
Hey, Howard.
No, it's John.
That's Stutter
Is that John?
Hey, man.
Stutter John, Jackie the Joke Man.
What's going on over there?
Howard and Robin already left. That's why we're running the show.
They had to get to the Grammys.
They had to come to Grammy to see you.
I see.
So but we didn't want to leave without knowing what happened to you.
Okay, well, my brother Bill's going to hold the phone up to the mic. You still want to do this?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, after this should be my category, right?
Right. And now you're up against, who is it, PDQ Bach and...
I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear this.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
But Bill's going to hold up the speaker. We're saying close to the speaker.
Now, keep in mind, they're at the Grammys, and Bill's running around.
Trying to get the phone to a speaker.
That's why the connection's so weird.
It gets better.
All right.
That was wild. Just to give you a test.
Live radio.
How about this good stuff?
All right, so that's the applause of the audience.
It's a great feeling.
Oh, who's that, the children's guy accepting the award?
I'd just like to thank you. There's a lot of love that went into this project.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Good luck, man.
Here's next right now.
All right, we're waiting for you.
We'll hold it separately right now. It's live. Hey, let's hear this.
If I'm not mistaken, Sam's nominated against...
Sam was convinced he was going to win. You know.
There was no fear in him.
No fear. You don't hear a voice of fear in there. He was excited, though. Gary felt really bad for him, you know.
Well, wait till you see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, we've never heard this.
No, this is great.
It was so horrible.
Here they are.
Andrew Dice Clay, Irma Bobcat, Professor Peter Schickley, Sam Kinison, and Sandra Bernhardt.
Here's the big moment.
And the winner is?
Uh-oh.
Professor Peter Schickley.
Well, you're hearing it live. Sam Kinison.
And do you believe that?
Sam, I'm so sorry you lost to PDQ Bach. I feel terrible.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, we really...
It's set up.
But the best part is... At least
what did he say, set up?
We all thought he told me to shut up.
No, he said set up.
He said it was a setup.
Always a conspiracy theory with Sam.
She didn't lose to Dice, which is great.
Set up, dude.
I'm sorry.
All right, no problem.
I apologize, man. Hopefully,
no problem.
Howard will see you in a little while.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye, Sam.
We love you, Sam.
We love you, man. A very dejected.
What did he say?
He just hang up the fucking PDQ.
PDQ fire.
Mumbling.
Should have let him just talk.
He didn't seem like he wanted to talk.
I don't think we all meant to react like that, but it sounded so horrible. It was like everybody went, it was almost like on Nyanya. It was like, ow! Like,
no, it wasn't. What the hell's he talking about? Jackie, just sit quiet over there.
Jackie's observations are always so right on.
They're always off.
You didn't think...
I didn't think Nyanya. That's the worst, because he was convinced he was going to win. He had it. The album was brilliant. You know what I mean? It's the Grammys. Talking about people like Mariah Carey win. Bonnie Raitt walked out with 9. I don't think she had an album out. Yeah, I try to explain that, but hey, how do you think I feel?
He was so upset by the time we got there.
I mean, it's like the local Emmys here in New York won't give me even an Emmy nomination. We've submitted twice. They won't, and I know our television show is better than anything they've ever produced locally in this town. Better than, Chuck Scarborough's 9-part report on earthquakes. I mean, the lighting of the Rockefeller Center tree with Al Roker. I mean, come on. So, but he was really frustrated by that.
Yeah, it meant something to him. I'm sure PDQ Bach could care less.
Peter Schickley. What is Peter Schickley?
Professor
Schickley. We got to take a break, Robin. Wait, I'll play the entertainment tonight. I got to play our Sam Kinison song, too. This is just, we have just so much material on Sam, and since this is our big tribute day, I don't want to leave anything out, you know what I mean? We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
844 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, an accident northbound I-35 Stemmons and Mockingbird. That's off to the left shoulder. Another accident southbound 75 Central past 635 LBJ. 5 cars involved in that one. The left lane is blocked. The backup is to Spring Valley. A stalled 18-wheeler in the Mixmaster northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton ramp to northbound I-35 Stemmons. The left lane is blocked. Northbound I-35 South R.L. Thornton is slow back to Marsalis. Westbound I-30 East R.L. Thornton is backed up past Ferguson. Signals flashing at the three-way intersection of Plano Road, Church, and 635 LBJ. An accident on the side streets, Webb Chapel Extension at Northwest Highway. In Fort Worth, an accident eastbound 121 before Haltom Road. In Irving, eastbound 183 past Valley View. In Bedford, an accident westbound 183 at Brown Trail. The two left lanes are blocked. Westbound backup is to the 121-183 merge. Eastbound onlooker back up to East Loop 820. And in Garland, an accident, Beltline at Shiloh off to the left shoulder. Eagle weather nights today, mostly sunny, windy, and warmer. High of 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 53. Right now, 43 in Dallas. It's 41 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Well, hi there. Bones here from 97.1 The Eagle, inviting you out to come party with me. Friday afternoon, 3 to 7, I'll be live in the flesh at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas. We're doing a Blue Murder concert warm-up party. John Sykes. You remember a band called Whitesnake? Songs like In the Still of the Night, Is This Love, stuff like that. He wrote them. He played guitar on them. He's got his own band now, Blue Murder, and the Eagle is presenting that band at DCL later on Friday evening. We're warming you up for it. John Sykes will be with us between 3 and 7 on Friday afternoon at Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up. Is that all you asked? No! We've got some Ranger baseball tickets to hand out. Also, Blue Murder concert tickets, and as always, cool stuff going on there at Clicks. Find out what it is by showing up 3 to 7 Friday. Clicks Billiards, 6012 Abrams Road in Dallas for the Blue Murder concert warm-up party from your concert station, 97.1 The Eagle.
Okay, Big D, snarf some vitamins, guzzle some Java, and get ready to rumble, because the grand opening frenzy at the newest Sportstown Megastore in Prestonwood continues all this week. That's right, our monster grand opening sale has been so successful, we're going to let the madness continue. That means thousands of great items still on sale, and of course our grand prize drawing for a free trip to Club Med in Mexico. When it comes to selection at Sportstown, we're not talking big, we're talking huge, we're talking enormous, we're talking larger than a running back's bank account. Everything you need for every imaginable sport is right here at Guaranteed. Can't get any lower than this prices. So come on, Dallas, let's dance at Sportstown's awesome grand opening sale across from the Prestonwood Mall, corner of Arapahoe and a toll road. Sportstown, we got the goods.
Right now, all minor soccer and baseball cleats for adults and kids on sale. Price is good at all Metroplex Sports Towns during the grand opening celebration of the new Sports Town Prestonwood, corner of Arapahoe and the toll road.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
Better duck, because it's coming at you. Yeah, it's the Super Shop Super Saver deal on BF Goodrich TA tires. The Super Shop's experts will show you the entire TA line in stock, ready for your car and your ride. And with prices as low as $39.95. BF Goodrich TAs, $39.95 each. But don't stop there. Super Shops offers high performance and custom equipment. More than 250 product lines. More than 10,000 items in stock every day in every store. Look at the roster. Holly, B&M, Boyd Wheels, Centerline, Krager Wheels, Edelbrock, Gerson, Hayes, Moroso, Mallory, Hurst, Hooker, and more. And all at Super Shop's low prices. Like those Super Shop's TA prices. As low as $39.95 at Super Shop stores everywhere. In River Oaks, Richardson, Fort Worth, Irving, Hurst, Arlington, and 2 locations in Dallas.
Super Shops offers the greatest in-stock selection of custom wheels you'll find anywhere. Krager, Boyd, Centerline, Ultra, Superior, McLean, Prime, and more at the Super Shop stores.
Airline passengers tell you exactly how they feel. So when TWA took out seats and replaced coach with comfort class to give passengers the most legroom of any major U.S. airline for the same price, we heard about it.
I would choose TWA over another airline because of the comfort.
I have fairly long legs. I noticed that my knees were not immediately butting up against the seat in front of me.
But there's more to comfort than legroom. So when J.D. Power & Associates surveyed frequent U.S. business travelers, their evaluation included on-time performance as well as seating comfort. They also asked about scheduling, ticketing, gate check-in and boarding, in-flight amenities, flight accommodations, and aircraft interiors. Some tough survey. But when all the results were in, J.D. Power & Associates ranked TWA best in overall customer satisfaction for flights over 500 miles. So the next time you hear someone say,
I see a bright future ahead for TWA,
you'll know why they feel that way.
It's 8:49 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
And it's Maria Melito back with you with the best of Stern. You know, even in death, Sam remains the best guest the Stern Show has had. Here's more of the tribute on the best of Stern.
People really do seem to like our Sam tribute, Robin.
Oh, I'm glad.
Howard, this is a fax. Great job on Sam's song. It sucks that hard copy is going to do a hatchet job on the rape that haunted Sam Kinison tonight. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
I saw that. My wife and I will not be watching. We love Sam this way. Your way is the right way to remember Sam. And P.S., even harder to believe is that Geraldo really did a sensitive piece on Sam. I was shocked, too, because I was a little nervous being a part of it. I only wish I had told people to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know how you, that slipped your mind.
I don't know. I just had so much going on, and I meant to tell people to watch Geraldo, and I think I was also nervous that it was going to be a hatchet piece, so I might have, forgotten.
You didn't even tell me, though. Huh?
Yeah, I know. I really put it out of my mind, and Geraldo did a nice piece. Unfortunately, I looked at the ratings. He was in the same place in the ratings he always was, because we didn't promote it. Dear Howard, on Monday I faxed you bitching about why you weren't going to Sam's funeral. I may have been wrong. Anyone who would dedicate a whole week and one Friday blockbuster show to Sam does him more honor than being at the service. I grew up listening to you, Robert. Here's one that says, I think the Sam tribute was great. It nearly had me in tears.
Aww.
I think you're the best DJ ever. See, once in a while we win the public over.
Sometimes we do something right.
Listen to this one. Love the tribute song. Sam was great radio. Signed, from Fred Norris, I see.
Somebody Fred liked. That's even more incredible.
Don't forget Wild Thing. It says, yeah, at the end I plan to do the Sam tribute song into Wild Thing.
Great.
Into Funeral for a Friend. You know, like one of those things.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be very eerie.
Chilling.
Yes, thank you, Rob.
I got goosebumps when you said that.
This one says, congrats on another great bit. Sam would be very proud. You're the best. Here's one, Howard. Sam's not dead. He's dressed in drag selling shampoo with Cher in an infomercial every night on TV. She does look a little like Sam, actually, that woman.
You know, now that I think of it, she does.
Sam with a really nice head of red hair.
Yeah, if he'd had that woman's hair, he'd have been a happy man.
Here's one final one. Everyone in the office loves Sam. He, without a doubt, is in the top 3 comics of all time. We think he would be honored to know that you are doing a great tribute show with a great song to remember. Keep it up. Sam will always be here as long as there is laughter. Thank you, Sam, for making us laugh, and thank you, Howard, for keeping his memory going. Okay. There it is. Signed, Jackety Joke Man Martling. And Barbara Bush. They're listening at home.
Oh, Barbara's enjoying the tribute. That's wonderful. Someone just faxed us some very pertinent information. You said you were going to end with a few songs.
Yes.
And you said one of them would be Funeral for a Friend.
Yeah.
Now, do you care that Sam and Elton had a bit of a problem with each other?
No, because Funeral for a Friend has nothing to do with Sam, but I always, for some reason, whenever I hear somebody dies, I start humming that.
Well, I just, because the only time I know of an interaction between Sam and Elton was calling Sam a pig.
Yeah. Well, then they have a connection. I see more reason to play it. No, I don't really care. It's just that it's a very emotional song, and I'm trying to get people to feel emotional about Sam in the tribute.
Well, this person seemed to not want that to happen because they...
Yeah, but look who signed it. It's Fred Norris signed
it.
All right? I mean, really. You going to go by him? How do I wrap this, Robin? Hold on a second. This I don't need. Pete Wilson, we don't need anymore. Happy Days Are Here Again, I don't think we need that anymore. Dee Minidato, we don't need anymore. Pat Cooper on Sam, we don't need. Just trying to think what would be the definitive piece for Sam fans to hear. I have so much stuff I never got to. I feel kind of bad.
There's the man-dude argument,
Yes, that's true. There's also Jessica talking about the time Sam went to the bathroom. But, maybe we shouldn't play that one because Sam hated that story. I mean, he really did.
I know. But he loved the man-dude argument.
I could play a little piece of that. I don't have to play the whole thing, then we don't have to, then we can hear a couple of things.
Okay.
I'll play a little bit of the man-dude rap. When Sam and I were yelling at each other.
Well, what happened was Sam scammed us.
Yeah, Sam really... This is the one time in my life I had a bad falling out with Sam. Sam said he was going to bring Bon Jovi in, and then he scammed us on purpose. I didn't even understand what he was doing. I kept asking, what are you doing? And he goes, you think you're the king? Well, I fooled you, and I got one over on the king, and I was like, Sam, but why bother?
It was a really bad joke. It didn't work.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, he got all freaked out, and I got freaked out. And
well, we banned him from the show, basically, is what happened. He did that, and then we said, well, that's it. We cut all ties with him.
Yep. So, I guess the man-dude rap happened when we were having our last conversation before the falling out.
I guess so. I can't remember whether it was after or before. I guess it was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after this, we banned him from the show.
Yeah, and he hated it. Because after we made up, he said to me, I hated being banned by the show. It was horrible. It was just the worst. And he says, everywhere I went, people were asking me why I was banned from the show, and I just felt really bad. So, let's see. Hey, Gary, where's the man dude? Where is Gary? All right, man dude. Yeah, I'm just looking for the the quickie.
Okay, the quickie man dude.
That's where we counted man dudes. Sam and I fighting.
Number, I can't see. 14.
14. Kind of bad I didn't get all these in, but it's just so much material.
Yes. Tomorrow...
Now, Gilbert, I didn't realize Gilbert was on this.
He is?
That's how it sort of started.
Well, this is us counting man dudes. Or you want to get
Gilbert was there, and we were playing this back.
Yeah, we're counting man dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened was you were playing it back, and Gilbert came in and did his rap.
Gilbert couldn't believe when me and Sam started fighting that do I actually play some of the argument on this?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess we wanted to hear more of that.
Well, you will.
All right.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Man.
Caroline's at the Seaport, man. Because, and you know, if you don't come, then that just makes me look like a jerk in front of my listeners, man. That makes me, I mean, I don't see what the joke is, man. That makes me look like a jerk in front of my listeners.
How many man dudes did we count? When Sam and I were yelling at each other.
I don't remember what the totals were.
It was either 97 or 99.
99 times we both said man.
Or dude.
Or dude. Man or dude. We should just play the whole damn thing.
It was hysterical.
It's 15 minutes and 21 seconds long.
Yeah, I got to get out of here.
Can we play a little bit
of it? It's right here. Just let it go. It's there.
Gary, you ought to pick up the people on hold and get their phone numbers in case they win, man. Because you're an idiot, man. I always have to tell him what to do. He doesn't think for himself.
I love it when he says, I've been making it since 85, man.
Yeah. Making what?
He was making, I guess, his career.
Oh, the money.
I've been making it since 85, man.
All right, Freddie, you ready with the bell? Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, I did not know you were going to overreact and freak.
Man, you didn't even come in. Or it would have been funny maybe if you came in at 7:30 and said, "Hey, man, I thought it would be kind of funny as a joke." But you don't call. The press is here, and Bon Jovi's a pussy, man. And if you want to hang around with Bon Jovi, hang around with him. Go to Russia with him. Do whatever you want with him, man. I think the guy's a jerk, but that has nothing to do with you. I sat with you, man.
Some people in this area like his music, man. He's only the number one band in the world.
A lot of 13-year-old girls.
Opinions for everybody, Hal.
Your fans don't like that kind of music, man. They dig Guns N' Roses.
No, because they're listening to stuff 30 years old. You know?
Whatever. Hey, man, whatever you want to do, you do with Bon Jovi,
you've already
man.
done it, man. I can't forgive you for this crap you said about me today and yesterday.
We're not asking.
I'm not asking forgiveness.
Nobody asked you to forgive a thing.
I don't want
You told me
forgiveness.
exactly how you feel about me and how you feel about Alan and Mitchell.
What a great argument.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was great.
Oh, it was the best.
That is good.
One of the more condensed. You got like 10 mans in like 30 seconds.
Mans and dudes.
Mans and dudes. It turned out to be mostly mans.
Yeah, I had about 35 dudes and maybe...
Right, I mean, once they started throwing the dudes in, they got tired of man.
Man, dude.
But it was, of all the arguments Sam ever had on the show, this was the best one.
It was.
And the most real.
Yeah, me and him going at it. I should probably play more of it.
It was wonderful.
It was great. Yeah, do a little more.
Okay.
Just a little. Freddie, you want it for old time's sake? You want to hit the bell every time you hear a man or a dude?
My best.
Okay.
I guess it's hard. They're coming fast and furious.
It's very, very difficult. So if Fred misses one, bear with him.
Because you double up, you start a sentence and end a sentence.
Yeah. Well, when I get really heated, I always rely on man. But I don't even know I'm doing it.
I didn't even realize you did that because it was just hysterical listening back the next day when Gilbert pointed it out that man was just flying.
I think that's one of the remnants of growing up in Roosevelt. Everything was amen, 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 amen.
Sam fell right into it.
I know where he got it. Yeah. Fell right into my speech pattern. One One of the great things about Sam, too, is that laugh of his was so infectious. Sometimes I'd start laughing like that when he would go...
I know.
You know, it's like, I don't even know how to do that.
You guys get right into it.
Oh, we do? Good.
Phone click and yelling.
Okay. Phone click, yell. Sam, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
All right.
First of all, Mitchell didn't threaten anybody. He called up because he was upset that you were making jokes about my brother's suicide. Which
I didn't make jokes about your brother's suicide.
Not mine, my friend. That's
I didn't make a joke about your brother's suicide.
I haven't changed.
I haven't.
It's a practical joke, and I'm sorry about that. I did not know you were going to freak out and turn on me like a rabid dog, man.
Hey, man.
That's all it was. I'm sorry.
You made me look like a jerk.
I didn't know you were going to turn on me, and all of a sudden I'm a jerk.
No, you made me jerk. You made me look like a jerk.
It was just to get you, that's all. And
why get me, man? Why get me?
It was just fun. I thought it was a show business kind of a gag.
Yeah, I invited the press down here. You made me look like a jerk.
I'm in the middle between you guys, man. I'm in the
middle.
middle.
You're not. Stay out of it, man. What did I ever do to you? Was I ever bad to you?
I did not try to set you up.
Was I bad to you or something?
No,
What did I
thought
do?
It was funny if a guy came in and pulled down his pants.
Nah, that's not funny.
Wait a minute.
That's real funny on the radio. A guy pulling down his pants.
You know, it's like
that didn't happen.
Suicide. It was my attempt at joke.
That didn't even happen.
You know,
I didn't say anything. A guy wrote in about your brother's suicide.
You're like
number one.
With his own radio show. You know, it's like all you do is like turn on me, man.
Yeah, we turned on you a lot, Sam.
I really turn on you a lot.
That's what it takes to be your friend to be on the show. Then never have me on the show. It's up to you.
Okay.
I don't care.
Hey, first of all, number one.
Get your information right instead of these losers calling up, making up stuff that happened at the show.
Whatever, man. I know what happened here.
Don't forget the stuff you said about me yesterday, and I have feelings too.
Hey, I have a lot of feelings.
That was a joke. I didn't trash you.
You did. You trashed me.
Oh.
You told me you were coming in. You told me you're bringing Bon Jovi, and you set me up.
Everybody, for a guy who's supposed to be the master of that kind of stuff.
I'm not then, I guess.
I guess not, man.
Yeah, I guess not.
You turned on me like a rabid dog.
There isn't a person that didn't...
Both of you, man. All of a sudden, I got to find out what you really feel about me and how you feel about my friends who have accomplished a little bit in their lives.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know, I found out what
we found out how you feel about us, too, with a bunch.
Meanwhile, Sam, a little after this, broke up with Mitchell and Alan. Evidently, he felt that way about them. This was the greatest. We really went at it.
Oh, it was a knockdown, drag-out.
We were like two washerwomen.
It's 15 minutes long, and when it ends, it just goes on and on and on, and it ends, and you guys are still angry, and Sam just hangs up. It's like, well, if you don't like it, man, well, then that's fine, man. Well, you know, I'll miss you, man, but tough, man, and then the phone just hangs up, and it wasn't even resolved.
No, we never resolved it until much later.
It happened in it actually happened in a sort of weird way. You felt weird about it.
And he felt weird about it. And then both of us were trying to save face during the argument.
You know,
neither of us could bring ourselves to be the guy to say, hey, let's forget about it.
Well, Sam was trying to apologize, but you know what had happened? We got on the air and trashed him.
Yeah.
We said such awful things about him.
Yeah, I know.
He never got over
we talked about everybody.
He never got over the fact that Robin called him a snake. He repeated it for years later. Yeah, you called me a snake.
You started it, Robin.
But you know how Sam did come back to us? It was sort of an odd way.
Yeah.
He always found a funny way.
Yeah, coming back.
He couldn't resist forgiving him. We were raising money for Regis Philbin's son Danny, and Sam called in to donate $500.
He couldn't resist. He had to be a part of it. As mad as Sam and I were at each other, he had to be a part of the raising money for Regis Philbin's son. It was just too good an idea.
Started the reconciliation.
Yeah, Sam was like, you know, I just got to be a part of this. Forget the hostilities. And then he came in, we made up, and boy, was I glad of that. Nobody was a better friend to me than Sam in terms of like, just guys doing stuff for each other and being nice to each other and having some good conversations.
And the whole war was only a really short period of time. I think it happened in June, and you guys had made up by August.
Yeah, I knew we'd make up. It just was a matter of how it was going to be done.
I'm the one that felt used, man.
And we found out how you feel about us?
I feel used, man.
And we found out how you feel about us when Bon Jovi comes into your life.
That's all.
It was more than a practical joke. It embarrassed me in front of my fans.
Nobody ever gets you, and I was wrong. I'm sorry. I did not know you were going to overreact and freak.
Man, you didn't even come in. It would have been funny maybe if you came in at 7:30 and said, "Hey, man, I thought it would be kind of funny as a joke." But you don't call.
Bon Jovi called at midnight.
The press is here, and Bon Jovi's a pussy, man. And if you want to hang around with Bon Jovi, By the way, we've made up with those guys.
Yeah, I hope they don't take this all over again.
These are just some old hostilities. That's been worked out, too.
Once we make up, we could be very nice.
That's right. And, you know, the worst part about making up is when occasionally we need to drag out some old tapes.
Right.
We can't even keep track with who we're at war with.
You can't edit because sometimes we make up, and then we were mad again.
Right.
We don't know where we are.
Yeah, so if we edit, it doesn't even pay off. Frown with him. Go to Russia with him. Do whatever you want with him, man. I think the guy's a jerk.
Well,
but that has nothing to do with you. I sat with you, man.
Some people in this area like his music, man. He's only the #1 band in the world.
A lot of 13-year-old girls.
Opinions for everybody, Hal.
Your fans don't like that kind of music, man.
Well,
they dig Guns N' Roses.
No, because they're listening to stuff 30 years old. You know?
Whatever, hey, man, whatever you want to do, you do with Bon Jovi,
you've already
man.
done it, man. I can't forgive you for this crap you said about me today and yesterday.
We're not asking. I'm not asking forgiveness.
Nobody asked you to forgive a thing.
I don't want
You told me
forgiveness.
exactly how you feel about me and how you feel about Alan and Mitchell.
I don't want forgiveness, man. I am burned by you.
To jump on me for the joke.
You burned me.
Trash me and my girlfriends and my friends.
You burned me.
Man.
You burned me, man.
Fine, I'm glad I did if this is what you're about. I'm glad I found out instead of coming here and endorsing you with my following.
This makes a lot of sense.
You're the only funny guy in comedy. Give me a break, man.
This
you go
You need a breather from it.
Oh, he was really hurt.
How many mans are we up to?
Oh.
One thing, when we argue with people, we can really hurt them badly.
He was really hurt.
Gary knows. Gary knows. He saw me yesterday. I was ranting and raving about someone in the studio, and Gary even said, "You're completely out of line. Completely out of line." I said, "Doesn't matter. It's war."
Yeah.
When somebody just crosses me, I get nuts.
You know what? I
get nuts and I pull out everything.
You went on to Sam's weight.
Everything.
You went on to who he hangs out with.
Yeah.
You went on to the guys that work with him. That
He
hang
talked
with
about
him.
his girlfriends. I mean, just everything.
I ripped him a new a-hole.
You know, how he was, you talked about, oh, man.
It's relentless. And then what happens is, the worst part is, it goes on and on every day. Because
And the beauty of this is he was sitting there listening to every
I know,
word.
I knew it, too. You know what? And if he wasn't listening to it, people were sending him tapes of it.
Right. It would have been worse if people had interpreted it.
One thing about my mother always says to me, yeah, that is worse, when somebody sends it to you, because your friends heard it, too.
He doesn't just listen to it, he gets it, and then he listens to it on the tour bus and can't believe it, and he listens to it over
and over again. Wait, I'm not sure what he said. I got to listen to it again, get to memorize it. But one thing my mother always said about me, she said probably the most annoying aspect of being, my mother, was that if I was annoyed by something, I could whine over and over and over again and work on someone until I drove them absolutely nuts.
No.
And, that's my one big thing in life. I guess I was born with that ability, to make people completely crazy.
You never give up.
No.
But that's what's great about it.
It never ends.
It never
ends.
But that's what is great about this show.
It never ends.
It never ends. Because Sam, I mean, this is as angry as Sam has ever been in his life.
Oh, yeah. It was great radio, though. And when we made up, Sam says, "Tell me you didn't love it. Wasn't it great radio?" I go,
yeah.
Absolutely. There's nothing better.
Oh, I'm sure he listened back 1,000 times.
Yeah, we loved it. And then, in fact, one time we had him on the show, we actually played it back for him.
Oh, yeah, we went through this with him.
And he started getting angry again.
We had to calm him down.
Yeah.
Everybody.
This is how you really feel, Sam.
Well,
this is how you really feel. I think you said that last night.
Can't take a joke. That's what's about.
Well, this is how you really feel, isn't it?
How do you expect me to be out there 2 days listening to your mouth, man?
Hey, this is kind of interesting. You go to the Bon Jovi concert, you say, if I was any kind of man, I would show
the guy
up.
that did my video for free, all right? The guy that did my video for free.
Would you pay Howard for filming in here?
What'd you pay me?
Go around taking pictures with Dice because it's like a promo thing.
What'd you pay me?
Huh?
What'd you pay me?
What did I say you? You weren't in my video.
No, I just sold out. I just helped you sell a lot of concert
You're
tickets.
not going to be in the video. You know that.
All right, so good. I
didn't bring any entertainment to your show. Like I sat on there like a lump on the log.
Hey, man, let me just say something.
I always worked my butt off in your show every time, and I always had a blast doing it.
Hey.
I always look forward to it. It's the funniest radio show in the country.
I thought we had a friendship, man.
I thought we did too, man.
And I thought that we were close. See, Sam even gave me the opening because you had the funniest radio show in the country.
Yeah, I know. He was giving you openings. He was apologizing.
I know, he was. I wouldn't let him off the hook. I just wouldn't.
Nobody wanted to hear it.
No, you know what? And I just said to myself, there's no sense in making up now. Then we don't have any more good feuds.
Actually, you know what's pretty cool? One of our earliest brushes with Sam was he came on our show like once or twice, but on an old tape, he thanked you profusely for this. You let him come out and do 10 minutes at the Felt Forum.
Yeah.
And he thought that would really introduced him to our audience, and he really dug you for that.
Yeah. Well, nobody was a bigger fan of Sam's than me. I mean, that was just exciting to be around him. That's why it's so funny to listen to this. It's so great.
Because I don't know if you remember what happened was
I still don't even know what happened.
Okay, so he burnt us with Bon Jovi.
Right.
Yeah, that whole thing went down. And then I think what happened was he called you, and I think you guys sort of made up a little bit.
Right.
And he said, or somebody called and you said, he didn't mean it. It was a joke, and you let it go. And then you festered all day.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you called me at night, and you go, you know what, man? I'm out of my mind. I'm not forgiving him. He screwed me.
Yeah.
And then you got back the next morning, and that's when you went nuts. You changed your mind about forgiving him.
I know. We had made up, sort of, and then I went back on it.
Well, it was never fine with me.
Right. Yeah, Robin,
that was part of it.
Robin still hasn't forgiven him. Oh. Just trying to think what else we haven't played.
Well, you know what's the one great tape in there?
Yeah.
The one that says, Sam tells you how he told Malika about Sabrina.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe we'll go out on this. Are we prepared to go out?
Yeah.
All right.
That has to be one of the best last performances.
Is that this? Could that be it? No.
No. It's a... Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, here it is.
You got
Is this it? About Affair with Sabrina?
That's it.
Okay.
This really is a brilliant piece of tape, because while he's telling the story, he still is damn funny.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a very funny story. It's funny to us, but not to him.
But, all right, let me take a short break. We'll play that, Robin, then we'll do some news, and we'll get back to the tribute and play the song and everything else. And we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to a man who prefers to hide behind a telephone answering machine to avoid just about everybody. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the Eagle's second Harley giveaway, and you could ride this fat boy home. To win the bike, you need a key. To win a key, listen for these songs. ZZ Top, Just Got Paid. Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. Rush, Free Will. I will choose out my fear. I will choose free will. And Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Anytime today you hear any of those songs, be caller 9 at 7871-971. You'll get a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. And keep it on the Eagle to find out where you can go to see the bike for yourself. Harley Trailer, courtesy of CNS Trailer World, your full-service trailer dealer. It's Harley Giveaway number 2 from 97.1 The Eagle.
Friday, start your weekend off with a jolt with Fox's high voltage double feature. First, Briscoe goes to Nevada to clean up the casinos and mop up the mob, but ends up torn between two sexy showgirls.
For some reason, I feel lucky.
Can he tame the original Sin City, or will he give in to temptation?
All work and no play makes Briscoe a dull boy.
On an all-new Briscoe County Jr. Then, the show that USA Today says is as out there as network television gets, and TV Guide calls suspenseful, scary, and fun, takes you on an unforgettable journey into the mind of a madman.
He kills because he likes it.
Prepare yourself for a trip to the edge of sanity.
Step away!
And beyond. The X-Files after Briscoe County Jr. Friday on Fox.
Don't miss Briscoe County Jr. and X-Files Friday starting at 7 p.m. on KDAF Fox 33.
97.1 The Eagle.
So, what are you doing tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, the rest of your life? Go home, grab a beer, watch Pygmies on the Discovery Channel? Great. Maybe get real exciting and catch a movie again. Wow. Ooh, you could go bowling. You're such a renegade. Look, you want something different? How about the ultimate gaming bar? Now, I'm not talking about one of those places where you sit on your butt and watch TV. I'm talking about a place where you play the game. I'm talking about a place with tight, new, full-size pool tables, lots of dartboards, foosball. I'm talking about a nice place with really cold beer, great munchies, fun people, happy hour specials, and 5 locations around the Metroplex. I'm talking about Clicks. Yeah, Clicks Billiards, man. Get serious. Clicks. And hey, if you get real good, you can join tournaments and leagues. Dude, now you're scaring me. Clicks. There are 5 of them. Skillman at 635, Kingsley at 635, Abrams at Northwest Highway, Marsh Lane at Rosemead, and I-30 and 360 in Arlington. Clicks. Remember it. Hey, you can ignore me if you want to. I gotta tell you, you look really stupid in bowling shoes. See you at Clicks.
Remember when American beer lovers had to choose between mass-produced domestic beers and imports? Then Samuel Adams Boston Lager began a microbrewery revolution. I'm Jim Cook. You may think that I'm just a golden-throated pitchman, but I'm not. What I am is the brewer of Samuel Adams Boston Lager. I first brewed Samuel Adams 9 years ago to prove that I could make a world-class American lager. Today, microbrewers like Samuel Adams are making great beer. Sure, we're small compared to the giant mass-produced American breweries. They spill more beer than I make all year. That's the nature of a microbrewery like Samuel Adams. Quality, not quantity. I'm proud that Samuel Adams has been voted the best beer in America 4 years running. My son asked me the other day if I was successful. I don't know, I said, admiring the thick, rich head and deep amber color of my Samuel Adams. But I sure love my work.
97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we have the conclusion of the Howard Stern Show's tribute to comedy legend Sam Kinison on the Best of Stern.
Okay, so we'll go out with this clip, then I'll do Sounds of Kinison. You got Wild Thing?
It's right here.
All right. There, I can't play it. Get that queued up immediately, Gary.
We'll do that for you?
All right, that would be very nice.
We could see, you could talk, and we could do that while the other stuff's playing.
No, I got to have it set up. All right, here we go.
Everything ready?
All right, now.
This is Goodbye, Sam.
Yeah, well, here's a clip. We'll go out with this one. This is Sam on the phone with us. I think this is like the second to last or third to last. Is this the phone?
No, this is live.
Oh, it is live.
Malika's sitting right here next to him.
So this is the very last.
Yeah. No. He actually phoned us one more time. This is probably his last live appearance with us. But you know what? He does have a great line in this, and it's true. It's like, guys out there listening, you should really listen to this because you may need to use this rap someday.
Right. And Sam is describing here for us his relationship with Malika, who he married just a week before he died.
Yeah.
And how he managed to hide it from her.
Who I believe was the perfect woman for him.
She was.
Absolutely. I mean, she just, they just fit together.
She understood him somehow.
Yep. Yin and yang. And she put up with a lot of nonsense. And, but he had the ability to just tell her exactly what nonsense he was up to.
And get her to forgive him.
Now, is this how he describes how he used to go and meet her sister?
Right.
Oh, this is just the greatest. Sam says he confesses his sins to Malika on the air and describes in a lot of detail just how he would make love to Malika's sister.
Yeah, well, how he carried out an affair with her sister right under her nose.
Yeah. Well, this is truly one of the more brilliant moments.
All right, honey. I'll be right with it. Let me guzzle some of this.
I think you're very nervous.
I bit the bullet.
Go ahead.
I said, honey, I have to tell you something. And I said, don't take it personally. It wasn't. You're laughing. You're laughing at my speech here.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, you may need it someday.
Right.
I would record this.
Go ahead. Any guy listening.
Believe me, every guy out there on your radio station right now has got his ear right there.
Now, when he said,
if it weren't for Kinison, I want to hear it.
Now, when he says don't take it personally, do you laugh at that point? Or
no, she doesn't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay, go ahead, yes.
I said, don't take it personally.
All right.
It was not to hurt you.
My wiener fell into the wrong place on the way to the video store. Right, go ahead, yes.
See, and he wants me to be honest.
No, be honest. All right,
let's open up.
Let's recreate the situation. Let's put some Miles Davis on.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, why were we putting Miles Davis on?
Because you were recreating the scenario of where they were, at their home that night. I don't know why.
Why Miles Davis?
I don't remember why Miles Davis, but I think maybe Miles had just died.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that's about the mood, too. It's like 4 a.m.
You're sitting at the bar.
In Vegas.
All right, you're sitting at the bar. Recreate the scene.
Right.
I am Malika.
All right.
And I am there. I just finished making love to you. I've had champagne with you. I've been in your bed. Fred, open a bottle of champagne, please. Hold on a second. 1 second. I want to recreate this, Robin.
All right.
And I want you to the best of your recollection.
Sure, I'll pour the champagne.
Are you, on your knees? Where are you sitting? I need to know everything.
Yeah.
We're at a bar. We're at this crystal, steel, aluminum.
He made sure there was something between us.
There you go. There it is.
The bar and you're on the other. Okay.
All right, and Malik, you are there in the trusting arms of Sam Kinison.
Yes.
Go ahead.
With
Okay.
the incredible LaToya-type cleavage.
Right.
So I'm saying, honey, I just said, don't take this personally. It wasn't to hurt you. When I met you and Sabrina, I felt I love both of you. You guys got me through some very hard times in my life. And for the last year and a half,
your sister.
For the last year and a half, yeah.
Pour more champagne.
For the last year and a half,
yeah.
I said we've had an affair, and it hasn't went on, for several months. But I said I had to tell you, I can't. I don't want to live with a lie. And I said, if you want to break up with me and never see me again, I understand.
Yes, well,
but I don't. I don't want to break up with you. I love you, and I've never loved you more. And I promise, and I've kept this promise.
Go ahead.
That I will never lie to you again, and I'll never cheat on you again.
Really?
Unless it's your idea, and we like the girl an awful lot.
Nothing wrong with saying that.
That's right.
You got to put a disclaimer.
I had to put a clause in there.
Right. That sounds like a good clause to me. I mean, I'm not an attorney, but...
It's your fault.
Now, at this point, are you holding her hand so she won't stab you?
I was expecting, because... Yeah, exactly. I was expecting that, man.
Well, the thing we
because Malika, believe me, Malika has a temperament. She's Moroccan, and she has a temperament like, ah!
I know I'm half Moroccan.
And my brother knew about it. My brother Bill knew about it.
Right.
And he was freaked out. Get the guns out of the house. Find all the silverware.
And load everything.
Use Colonel Sanders' plastic silverware. You wake up with scissors in your chest.
Now, most of America...
What are you, nuts? You're crazy?
Most of Americans like me, I had no idea this was going. I had no idea you had this attraction for both sisters.
Well, yeah. I'm not abnormal.
So, but your brother knew, and he said...
Well, yeah.
There's going to be trouble. Now, Malika, what went through your mind as Sam gave you that speech?
As soon as you heard this.
Because my flesh and blood, I told my flesh and blood.
Okay, go ahead.
What? When he
Her
said
flesh and blood.
When he said it, I just, because he was so honest and stuff, so I did forgive him because I wasn't going to let my sister...
I mean, but immediately?
No, there's a lot of things that crossed through my mind at the time.
How long? I mean, you just said, okay, I accept it?
Nothing.
Oh, no, it was... No, I think it was more like I didn't know how to feel because I was so hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you called her.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ask about the phone call, Howard.
And then
Mr.
you called,
DA.
and then the two sisters spoke on the phone?
Oh, very briefly.
Oh, boy.
Now, in other words, you picked up the phone, you called your sister, and you confronted her with this information.
Yeah.
And you two, what did you yell at her, or did you talk calmly, or?
No, it was the death tone.
It was the death tone.
Oh, my darling sister.
But you would also think that Malika would also yell at you as well. Yep. See?
I couldn't believe I couldn't believe he told us that story.
And he told us great stories.
With her sitting there.
With her sitting there.
They
laughing along.
Oh, yeah. Listen. Very honest. Very honest.
Well, I never caught this. She said, I didn't want to destroy our relationship of being honest with each other.
Well, they were always honest.
Amazing.
Eventually.
It only took a year and a half to get around.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Wild.
Always compelling.
Always good radio.
Yeah, there's always something else to learn when you listen to these tapes.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the whole time, everybody's wondering, geez, I wonder if he gets near both of them. You know what I mean?
Well, he had told me years before that.
Yeah, he told me too.
Yeah, he had told a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that this was going on.
And it wasn't fun for him.
No.
He was I'm not saying
he didn't like...
He was in misery.
Yeah.
Because half the time he wanted to be with Sabrina and he couldn't.
Yeah.
And then he'd be fighting with Malika and it was a mess.
I said to him, how are you going to work it? You get him in bed at the same time. I'm working on it, he used to tell me. And I just said, well, God bless you. It's just not going to happen.
Because the night he told me, he was just miserable. And he was like fighting. It was before, during, and after a show, he was fighting with Malika by phone.
He was fighting with everyone.
Yeah, and he'd be on the phone screaming at her just before it was time to go on the stage.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he got off the stage, they'd be on the phone screaming at each other some more. And then at the end of it, Sabrina called because she was in another room. She'd have to be listening to the two of them fight back and forth.
It was a weird triangle.
And then she called, and he got calm, and he started talking to her, and he got off the phone. He said, Robin, that's the one I really love. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's true? He goes, you knew it all the time.
Yeah, and then he'd tell me he was really in love with the other sister.
Yeah, well, it turns out he was really in love with the other sister, but he was in the throes of something with Sabrina at the time, and he just thought it was real.
It was confusing to him.
Not to belabor a point with his honesty, but his very last appearance, which we pulled a small clip from, we won't have time to get to, he is in bed in Los Angeles with Malika and one of their friends, a woman friend, who he had been trying to get this arrangement for years.
I know.
Malika's friend from high school. And his last words were, Howard, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I just want to say, dreams do come true.
Yeah, dreams do come true. Well, anyway, we always had a lot of fun with Sam, and really, the last week of his life was probably the happiest because he had resolved everything, and here he was married,
and
very happy and excited about it. And we're just going to miss him a lot.
And it was true that he remained faithful with that clause.
With what clause?
That clause that unless they both like the girl.
That's right. He did. He really did. Anyway, there it is. We did a whole 4-hour show devoted to Sam.
Yeah.
That's our tribute. What is it, Jackie?
I was just wondering if that was in their marriage vow.
I don't know.
To love, honor, obey.
One day I'm sure Malika will tell us.
Yeah.
But it had to be weird for her, especially, like being in the car there with him and the whole thing, and just haven't gotten married, so. I want to give her a call, but I figured I'd wait a couple of days. You know what I mean? Because she was in the hospital. And
Yeah, the funeral in Tulsa today.
yeah. So, anyway, we'll go out with the songs and stuff. Here's the song, The Sounds of Kinison.
Goodbye, Kinison, my old friend. It's sad that car crash was your end. You were so funny and a real great guy. You used to make me laugh so hard I'd cry. You drink and do drugs that could choke a horse without remorse. Now I miss the sounds of Kinison. The comic outlaws are all lost because you always were the boss. In comedy you really were the king. You could break balls about most anything.
Well, life was tough. But at least I was able to live it out, and I was able to face death and not be afraid. And well, now I'm ready to go to heaven, be with Jesus. And hey.
Now we miss the sounds of Kinison.
Oh, Jesus, you know.
Who cares? You used profanity. You goofed on the world's insanity. You know you really led a real wild life. You were a wise ass but a real wild guy.
Do we like to wear rubbers, guys?
Champagne. Rubbers! Both made you nuts, but you had guts. How I miss the sounds of Kinison.
I didn't come to be Jesus, the miracle caterer.
You were a bright and shining star. You loved to play your rock guitar. You were so funny every time you snapped. Compared to you, the others all were crap.
I'm a nasty bolt. I'm a nasty bolt.
Oh, because of you, I'll never joke again.
We'll see you later, Jesus.
And now we'll miss the sounds of Kinison. The way you died was such a shame. The world without you's not the same. The way you screamed, those jokes could raise the dead. Yet fame and fortune never went to your head.
I'm still here.
You're gone. We'll surely miss you and your beret. What can we say? It's goodbye to the sounds of Kinison.
Listening to a man who is nauseated by both Judy Garland and her loudmouth daughter Liza Minnelli. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
Okay, so you haven't been able to get through to score a key. No problem. Sign up to win one at the Skin Art Gallery this Saturday. It's a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy the Eagle is giving away. And the Eagles' T.C. McGuire will be in Arlington Saturday, giving you a chance to register to win it. We'll have the Harley on display there, too, so you can check it out for yourself. Plus, a van load of other prize giveaways, including Ranger baseball tickets. It happens Saturday from 1 till 3 at the Skin Art Gallery. Gallery, 904 West Pioneer Parkway at Cooper in Arlington. So cruise by and party with DC and 97.1 The Eagle.
Guess who just staged the greatest comeback in rock history? Meatloaf. That's right, Meatloaf. What's it been, 17 years since Bat Out of Hell? I think so. 17 years. And the sequel, Bat Out of Hell 2, came out late 1993 and has already sold 4 million copies. Hey, good for him, man. I like Meatloaf. And it's available at Coconuts and Record Town, and it features the Grammy-winning hit, I Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That. And now everyone's talking about his forthcoming Everything Louder World Tour. The 2-hour performances feature classics and new music like Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through. The tickets go on sale April 9th, and since his recent show at Madison Square Garden sold out in 90 minutes, you better call Ticketmaster soon. It's Meatloaf.
Well, here we are, the new Fine Arts Adult Video Store.
I never realized it was so close.
It looks crowded. Do you see a parking place?
There's plenty of free parking in the back, and it's well lit. There's a space. Let's go in.
Welcome to the new Fine Arts. May I help you?
No, thank you. We'll just look around.
Honey, would you look at this place? It's so big and much cleaner than I would have expected of an adult video store. And have you ever seen so many adult videos?
Never. And look at that huge selection of magazines, Laserdisc and CD-ROM, and those gifts.
Wow, I've never seen one of those.
Your Aunt Martha would love that one.
Honey, you're terrible.
Well, let's find a video and watch it in a private viewing room, if there's one available.
They seem to have so many, it shouldn't be a problem.
Here's the video that the guys at the office were talking about.
Great, that's just what I wanted.
Get the adult entertainment you want at the new Fine Arts at 1820 Mockingbird Lane between Harry Hines and I-35, or the new Fine Arts West at 1966 West Northwest Highway just west of I-35.
97.1 Eagle.
Sure running parts, motor gunning parts, fuel bumping, road bumping, brake stopping parts. Western Auto, no stranger to these parts.
Looking for an auto parts store that can give you the right part at the right price right now? Well, nobody out-hustles Western Auto to give you just that. We've got more than 100,000 parts available, 7 days a week. Parts for virtually every car and light truck on the road today, at prices nobody beats. And if by chance your part's not in stock, Western Auto can get it for you fast. Not tomorrow or next week, today. So why fool around? For serious parts at serious savings, head for Western Auto. We know what you want.
Like Fram oil filters. Go easy on your car with Fram oil filters from Western Auto. Available every day at serious savings. Fram, you can pay me now or you can pay me later.
Western Auto, no stranger to these parts.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the one man whose wife could never mutilate her husband's privates. Only because she can't find them. Howard Stern.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, I got the backstage tape and poster yesterday.
All right, finally it is in the mail.
I've been waiting since you came back from vacation. I called up 1-800-52-STERN. I've been chomping at the bit ever since.
Well, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Give me the review. How'd you like it?
Oh, excellent, man.
Good.
From all the backstage footage was great. Doug Beatty.
Isn't that fun?
Oh,
that's right. I forgot
Crystal
about him.
goofing on Baba Booey and his wet lips.
I got yelled at the other day by some people in the company. They said, you know, you're not doing such a good job telling people what's on this backstage tape that just came out. People think they're getting the New Year's special rehashed.
And that's it, yeah.
And that's it. I said, well, gee, you know, it's hard to describe. I said, the only way to describe it is to have someone who has it, someone who owns it, to sit and talk about it. So I'm glad finally people are getting their backstage tape.
And what did you
I
think
was
of the
shot as a
poster?
cannon.
Yeah, did you like the presentation? In other words, us sitting around talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
it?
Oh, that's always one of the best parts of it.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Yeah. Because I was expecting just like you were going to do the pageant, and then, like, in a separate thing, just comment on the backstage stuff. But I like the way how it was, you know, cut in.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it sort of special, you know what I mean?
Because I was ready to fast forward just to the backstage stuff, but it was great.
Yeah, okay, we have it all over the tape.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, good. I'm really glad you like it. What was your favorite moment backstage?
Well,
what
the
took you by
backstage
surprise?
party. I actually had a dream about Gina and the backstage party last night.
She's wild, isn't she?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
God bless her.
God bless her is right. You know, all of a sudden you're at this backstage party, and I could see why the people at the Newark City Council freaked out. And and then again, what do they care? It was a private party. But it's pretty.
Nobody told them to watch.
Yeah, right. It's pretty shocking. The Gina is there, and she's wearing like a shirt and nothing else, which is interesting. She's wearing like no pants.
Yeah, there were various moments where Gina was just standing around naked. She likes to be naked.
Yeah, she loves to be naked. And you know what? She was born to be naked. Not all of us were.
Nothing wrong with that.
But she's standing around, and she's at the party dancing, and she's wearing a man-tailored shirt. She borrowed some guy's shirt. I guess someone told her to put a shirt on. But it's open, but she's naked. And she's dancing, and then 2 seconds later, literally, she's on the floor with a girl.
Yeah, with the redhead.
With the redhead.
God bless her.
God bless her, too. It's
what
wild.
A country.
It just was wild, and it was like they weren't just doing this because there was a camera on, because...
No, I don't think they knew there was a camera.
Half the time there wasn't a camera on.
Yeah.
I mean, you're seeing the moments we had the camera on them.
Yeah, they were just going for it. It was great.
Yeah, that's real lesbian love. That ain't no acting. Well, anyway, I'm glad you like it. How'd you like the poster?
Oh, I was shocked, man. I tell you, I got home. I didn't even get my coat off. I was on the phone telling everybody I got it. I pulled the poster out. I was shocked. It's heavy-duty paper.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be some
It's
junk.
not crap.
Yeah, it's
it
no
is
crap.
not crap.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be shopping for a frame today.
Good. Excellent. I knew you'd like it. And, you know, it's kind of hard, again, over the radio to say, hey, you're going to get a poster and a videotape.
Right, nobody understands. They think it'll be some folded-up piece of junk.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You know, I wanted to give you something special.
The packaging was great.
Good. Hold on to the poster. You know, it's only a certain amount of those. Hey, how'd you like the box? Everything was right,
Everything was just, well...
What?
The story with you said there was a mistake or something on the box, something, you know. Should I say what I think it is?
Yeah.
On your neck.
Yeah, you got
it. Like a little reflection or whatever.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, but that's not bad, right?
No.
I liked it.
What was the story with Tiny Tim?
That actually...
What was going on there? That was you ended the tape with Tiny.
That was my favorite part of the backstage tape, was the Tiny Tim.
Man.
Yeah, he's wild, isn't he?
And with the Elaine Beasties. Oh, my goodness.
Isn't she great?
Oh.
You see the way she wraps her legs around Tiny's head?
And he keeps talking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you.
Oh, that was great.
Wasn't that great?
Howard, excellent.
Thank you, my man.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you. I am glad you like it. There it is, Robin, the first official call.
I love it.
There you go.
I love it.
I knew you'd love 1-800-52-STERN. I haven't been doing such a great job of describing what's on the tape.
It's hard to describe something people don't have in their hands and can't talk about with you.
Isn't that weird when Tiny Tim...
not disappointed.
Isn't it weird that Tiny Tim is sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden she just wraps her legs around his head?
Like, and he just keeps rambling.
I know.
He's trying to make a point.
And what was his point?
I don't know.
He started going into, like, have you ever been in any other pageants? And I'm like, what's with this guy, man?
Hey, can you fault him? He loves women.
Oh, God bless him.
And then he starts going on about the winners, who should have won. Everybody should have won.
Well, Tiny gets into this whole thing that the woman who won, Miss Howard Stern, shouldn't have won because the woman with the Sunday should have won.
She had the originality and the whole...
But then he says he gave 5 points to each of them. I don't know.
He's out of his mind.
He's great. I really like that guy. In fact, he's coming on the show in May, so we can talk to him about it. Yeah.
Great stuff.
I'm a big Tiny Tim fan. Never mind the music. I just like talking to him. But he's pretty wild on the tape when she wraps her legs around his head.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's. I'm glad you like it. 1-800-52-STERN for those who haven't ordered. And hold on to that poster, seriously, because there will only be a certain amount made, and then we'll cut it off, and then it'll become a collector's item. Real good. Thanks for the call.
All right, Howard. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And you must be 18 years old or older to order. It's brought to you by Infinity Ventures and Howard Stern.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the Eagle's second Harley giveaway, and you could ride this fat boy home. To win the bike, you need a key. To win a key, listen for these songs. ZZ Top just got paid.
Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change.
Rush, Free Will.
I will choose up my fear. I will choose free will.
And Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Anytime today you hear any of those songs, be caller 9 at 7871-9701. You'll get a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. And keep it on the Eagle to find out where you can go to see the bike for yourself. Harley trailer courtesy of CNS Trailer World, your full-service trailer dealer. It's Harley giveaway number 2 from 97.1 The Eagle.
Okay, Big D. Snarf some vitamins, guzzle some Java, and get ready to rumble. Because the grand opening frenzy at the newest Sportstown Megastore in Prestonwood continues all this week. That's right. Our monster grand opening sale has been so successful, we're going to let the madness continue. That means thousands of great items still on sale. And, of course, our grand prize drawing for a free trip to Club Med in Mexico. When it comes to selection at Sportstown, we're not talking big, we're talking huge, we're talking enormous, we're talking larger than a running back's bank account. Everything you need for every imaginable sport is right here at Guaranteed. Can't get any lower than this prices. So come on, Dallas, let's dance at Sportstown's awesome grand opening sale across from the Prestonwood Mall, corner of Arapahoe and a toll road. Sportstown, we got the goods.
Save $14 to $35 on selected Rawlings pump and Heart of the Hide baseball and softball gloves as all 6 Metroplex Sportstowns celebrate the opening of the newest Sportstown megastore across from Prestonwood Mall.
97.1 The Eagle.
60 months total payments, $11,940 first, $200 security, $1149 to a contract, final payment $73.20 plus fees, APR $515, all but license, registration, taxes, and primary lender's approval based on MSRP. Your price may vary 12 cents per mile over 75,000.
Get a Galant loaded for $199 a month, and you'll want to celebrate at your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer. Celebrate the 1994 Mitsubishi Galant ES. $199 a month, only $750 down. Celebrate a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette, power windows and door locks, cruise control and more. $199 a month. Yes, $199 a month, only $750 down. And best of all, every credit application will be accepted. Celebrate. Hurry to your nearby Metroplex Mitsubishi dealer for a brand new Galant ES, loaded with air, automatic, FM/AM stereo cassette and more. $199 a month, $750 down. $199 a month.
Remember when American beer lovers had to choose between mass-produced domestic beers and imports? Then Samuel Adams Boston Lager began a microbrewery revolution. I'm Jim Cook. You may think that I'm just a golden-throated pitchman, but I'm not. What I am is the brewer of Samuel Adams Boston Lager. I first brewed Samuel Adams 9 years ago to prove that I could make a world-class American lager. Today, microbrewers like Samuel Adams are making great beer. Sure, we're small compared to the giant mass-produced American breweries. They spill more beer than I make all year. That's the nature of a microbrewery like Samuel Adams. Quality, not quantity. I'm proud that Samuel Adams has been voted the best beer in America 4 years running. My son asked me the other day if I was successful. I don't know, I said, admiring the thick, rich head and deep amber color of my Samuel Adams. But I sure love my work.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with a man who was sexually abused as a child. By himself, Howard Stern.
You know it, you love it, you asked for it. A Hebrew proposal on the best of Stern.
A handsome shock jock, that's me. A buxom newswoman with private parts that won't say no.
That's me.
And a horny nebbish millionaire.
That's me.
In A Hebrew Proposal.
Howard, bad news.
What is it?
General Manager Tom Ciampasano wants to see us.
I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling.
Why, do you think we're in trouble?
No, I'd just rather shoot myself in the foot than talk to Tom Ciampasano. I tell you something, Jackie's toenails have more personality. Tom, we're here. Here? Yeah,
yes,
we're here.
Why?
You said you were teed off.
No, I don't tee off until 4.
Look, Tom, what's on your mind?
We need to talk turkey, Tom.
I don't speak turkey. Do I look Turkish?
Hey, Tom, come here.
Yes? Oh, Glay, you. Ow. Stop, that's enough.
Come on, Tom, don't beat around the bush.
Look, you two. The FCC has fined us $1 million.
Why? What did I say this time? $1 million? The FCC fined us $1 million? What the hell could I have said?
You said the word and they heard you say it.
Tom, that's terrible, but what can we do?
If you can figure out a way to pay the fine, great. But if not, you're both out of here.
Oh, my, that's terrible.
We're ruined.
No, you two get out. I have to wash my balls. They're grass stained.
Thanks a lot, Tom, man. Thanks for nothing.
4. Meanwhile, in another part of town, Woody Allen is watching Robin on Dick Clark's TV hit, Categories.
You know that word they use. Love.
Boy, look at those lungs. I could use a mature Schwarzer with big brown cantaloupes. I'm tired of that flat-chested yellow tink.
Ah, hey, Woody. Me, honey. Me, want you.
Shut up. I'm watching Categories. And go put a bra on those dumplings that you call breasts.
Haven't you ever been seduced with a good, stiff martini? There you go.
I wonder if she took my $1 million offer seriously.
What's that, Woody? Million what?
Shut up or I'll return you to Mia and trade you in for your brother's suitcase.
That's all.
Whatever.
Back at the radio station, Robin reveals Woody's secret proposal to Howard.
Wait a second, Robin. You're telling me that Woody Allen has offered you $1 million for sex?
Yes. Do you think it's wrong?
Wrong. That's great. It's friggin' great. For $1 million, I'll have sex with him.
I can't believe my ears.
I can't believe your jugs. So beautiful.
And so, in order to pay the FCC fines, Robin made her greatest sacrifice.
Cancel my nail and seaweed appointments.
Robin, I can't believe you accepted my offer. Kiss me.
Ugh, phew. You smell like a filter fish.
It's Seder. Now spread like lox.
Ugh, you're repulsive. You can buy my body, but you can't buy my love.
I hope you take the $1 million and buy some acting lessons.
Your touch makes my skin crawl.
What if I throw in an extra $50,000?
I love you.
Who is it?
It's me.
Uh-oh, it's Andre Previn, Sunyi's father. That little yellow mattress is more trouble than she's worth.
No, it's me, Howard. Let me in.
Go away, you jerk. I'm romancing.
Howard, what is it?
Robin, you don't need to do it. I have the money.
Rats foiled again.
Howard, how did you get the $1 million?
Robin, I sold Gary's teeth. I sold Gary's teeth.
To who?
To a piano company. His teeth will make thousands of pianos. We're saved.
And that is our story, a Hebrew proposal.
Robin, for $35, will you fondle me?
Howard, you're my hero.
Robin, don't thank me. Thank that stupid, smelly, hairy, dopey, inept, toothless Gary. He's your hero.
And a requested bit about Baba Booey.
Helen Kushnick, executive producer of The Tonight Show.
They're fighting, Howard. I'm not. I'm just doing a show.
Oh, no, you're not. You were just fired.
He said to Debbie, F you, she's never going to do the Tonight Show either. And Debbie said, okay.
Now that Helen Kushnick is no longer producer of The Tonight Show, who will be her replacement? It's Gary Dell'Abate. Yes, Gary Dell'Abate, executive producer of The Tonight Show.
Hello? Yes? Is your client doing Arsenio? Oh, yeah? Well, goodbye. Nobody around here will be on Arsenio.
Yes, Gary Dell'Abate is in control of The Tonight Show.
Kevin Costner? He wants to be on in October? Did he do Arsenio? No? What's that? He did Joe Franklin in 73. Where's the loyalty in this business?
Gary Dell'Abate is the right choice.
Hi, I got your fax, and it says here you want airfare for the Pope. No airfare.
Dell'Abate plays hardball.
Tell him to walk on the water. Who died and left him Pope?
Yes, The Tonight Show has a new leader.
I'm not paying for your incidentals or those little extras either.
The Tonight Show will never be the same.
I'm going to really mix things up, because I'm mixed up.
It's Jay Leno with executive producer Gary Dell'Abate.
Jay is a nice guy, so I have to break balls. I cut my teeth on show business. That's why I had to get these new choppers. Someone answer my phone.
This is a big request too, the Baba Booey phony phone calls on the Best of Stern.
K-Rock.
Hi, Gary Dell'Abate, please.
Stern Show, can I help you?
Yeah, is Bob there?
Who?
Bob?
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, they just sent me through. I need Bob.
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, there's a Bob there. Bob, a Booey.
Ah, hey, you know what? That's really funny.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, hey, Bob a Booey?
Yeah?
Is this Bob a Booey?
Yes, it is. It's Bob a Booey.
Bob a Booey?
Bob A period Booey.
Am I the first one to call with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
You're the guy.
Can you use it?
Take care.
You guys gonna use it?
Yeah.
Bob a Booey. He goes, no. Hey, that's really funny.
K-Rock.
Gary Dell'Abate, please.
Ricky, young man. Stern Show, can I help you?
Yeah, Bob?
Gotta go.
Bob on this.
You gotta call back and say, I want to apply for an internship. I was referred by Bob. I'd like to go ahead. Roll it again.
K-Rock, may I help you?
Gary Delabate, please.
Hello?
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Who's calling?
Yeah, listen, how do I go about getting an internship?
Send us a letter.
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I'll be 19 real soon.
Okay. Where do you go to school?
Well, I came out of Emerson in New England.
You went to college already?
Well, no, I've got a summer thing going, and I'm looking for work,
Okay.
like an internship.
Okay, I am looking for somebody. Where do you live?
I'm living in Manhattan, Lower East Side now.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
You know what? Tell you what, I'm Gary.
Okay, I was referred by a guy that you know.
Who?
This guy, Bob.
Baba Bowie.
Baba Bowie. He wouldn't go Bob who.
K-Rock.
Gary Delabate, please.
Stern Show, can you hold, please?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Stern Show. Can I help you?
Gary Delabate, please.
I'm sorry, he's in a meeting right now.
Could you tell him Barbara called?
Barbara. Okay. What's your last name, please?
Just Barbara.
Please put him on. I need to speak.
Please put him on. I need to speak to him. It's real important.
Okay. Can you hold on, please?
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Is Fred Norris there?
Who's this?
It's Barbara.
Barbara who?
Barbara Bowie.
All right, and that does wrap up the Best of Stern. That one always cracks me up, too, one of my big requests. Well, Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling to order Jackie's new Wild CD or cassette. You get 78 raunchy minutes and a free full-color Jokeland catalog. It's only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. And Saturday night, April 16th, Jackie has one big show at Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey. For information, call 516-922-WINE. Pig Vomit tonight will be at the River's Edge in Yonkers. And the new Stuttering John album is called Stuttering John. It's going to be out April 19th in record stores everywhere. And to get on Stuttering John's mailing list, call 609-546-STUPID. And if you're planning a wedding or party and need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment, toll-free from any city at 1-800-PARTY-MC. And if you'd like to hire Scott in the New York area, call 718-BAG-5040. Maria Melito wrapping up the Best of Stern until we do it again tomorrow on Friday's edition of the Best of Stern.
KGL 40.